Hi guys. Hello. We are back. We are doing a what is happening in your love, like what is coming up next. Okay, so that is what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm going to just do it the way I've always done tonight cuz I can't be pulling cards. Okay, this one's going to be to the point. Okay, what is coming? Who is this person? What is happening in this connection? What's the shift? What could possibly be blocking it if I'm seeing it? And what is the outcomes that we're seeing within these love situations forming? So, hope you guys enjoy it. Hi, Johnny. How are you? So, it's going to go water, air, earth, fire tonight. That is the lineup. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. And that being said, I'm going to start with Cancer. Hi, Marmar. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. Hi, Johnny. Okay. I'm good. I'm a little tired. Not going to lie, but I'm here. But I'm her. All right. So we're going to start with Cancer right now. We're going to see what's currently going on for you and kind of start working towards what is coming towards you. All right. So, oh, of course. I love being here. I love reading. That is why I'm here. I love being here because I love to read. So, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for your likes, shares, and follows and your super chats. You guys are really, really sweet. And I appreciate all of you. So, thank you all. Okay, so we're going to start with Cancer. All right, so let's see what's currently happening with Cancer. You're bored, Cancer? You bored? Okay, Cancer's bored right now or withdrawn or maybe even disinterested. Let's see where this is going. Yeah. I think you're just really tired of the toxic. You're really tired of the same old. And you're tired of someone's same old games. And I think you're recovering from something devastating here. And you're kind of just like trying to balance your energy out. I think you're just like over it. I'm over it. But you are moving in a positive direction because I did see the Chariot at the bottom, which is your card. Okay. Hi, Megan. I would stick around for your zodiac sign. Thank you for your question, but I don't do personal questions. But thank you so much. Okay, so let's see here. I don't know why. I feel like I look different today. I always am looking different. I feel I never look the same. But okay, that's fine. Moving on. We don't care. But yeah, I feel like I look different. Anyway, let's see. Where are you going? What's coming next? What is coming next for Cancer in love? First is your healing. Okay. The key first, Cancer, is healing it, right? Healing anything that I think you're just going through it and sometimes there's no way out and then you just see it in hindsight, right? So it's giving that. I think you are going to recover from this and you are going to return back into improving your health mentally and physically. And that's the start. And then there'll be sudden, because everything that you were carrying was just too heavy, right? Like everything that you were carrying, I'm hearing for you and for me. So that could have been someone you were just recently dealing with. I feel like enough is enough. And so a tower moment had to happen. So you could see that you were just maybe giving too much time and energy, like too much of your own time and too much of your own energy. And so I do see here you having sudden realizations of, there's no, like I get a picture of a race, right? And there's no ending to your race. It's just like you have to kind of meet it where it is. And so there may be some inner realizations, some sudden realizations that you're holding on to too much pain or too much hurt from whatever this, I feel like another person had possibly caused you. And so I don't know if you're fully ready just yet because you're wanting to put your time and energy back into yourself first. And so I feel like this is a lot. Oh, Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is a lot about your own healing at the moment and not trying to win a race, so to speak, or get to a certain place within a connection, because it's not about that. It's about finding a light at the end of a tunnel. Like I think about that tower card, and like when lightning hits or lightning strikes, it's like a growing pain, right? And then you have to learn from the growing pain, but eventually you get there. And so I think right now you must be healing. What's holding up the change, or how can it, what could be holding anything up, or what is this energy here that Cancer may be thinking about or having a hard time getting over? I think right now where you have an issue is people say they want to work with you and they want to put an effort. But then I'm seeing here with this Ace of Pentacles being here, this feeling of I have an issue of trusting. And so I can't really ever put effort. And when I've tried to put an effort, the holdup is maybe just like fully like just leaping in, right? Like this frog, like leaping into that next phase. It's like, it's kind of like, let's do the small things, but people maybe that you were surrounding yourself with are taking 0 to 100. And one thing that I would say here is you're going to be starting to realize that it's more about you trusting yourself than it is these people, right? Because if you expect the worst is going to happen. If you expect the best, then a more likable outcome is possible there. And I would say always trust yourself, but a lot of times you're dealing with people that you feel here, maybe that you're not trusting of. But I feel like you trust in your faith that it will happen for you. And that's why you are going to move out of this, because, okay, I'm seeing the jealousy card here. So there's something about jealousy. Someone very territorial here. It's like every time you try moving on, this person comes back in and you're just trying to like kind of let go first. It's like I can't even think about anybody new because I have too much distrust right now, or I have been. So I need to just heal and go on a nice vacation. And hey, maybe you meet someone. If some of you guys are going on vacation, there's a really good chance you meet somebody pretty soon while you're on vacation. Some of you guys got spring break plans. I could see you meeting someone there, or maybe when you, in the summertime you may, but right now it seems like, oh no, I just want my peace. I want to focus on my work. I don't have time to really trust in anything. I feel like if I give anything to anybody, it would be I just don't feel like I'm not there yet. And I think this 4 of Cups kind of is, I don't know. I just want to focus on my work and grind. Maybe I'm talking to a masculine here. Part of you is maybe not even over the past. It's like I'm honestly between my past and my where I'm at. Like I'm in between where I still like maybe want to be with my ex or miss my ex, but I also know like it's really no good for me. And they just really left you exhausted. So I keep getting I'm healing, and we just have to respect where you're at. What will be, so I'm going to respect where you are and not push for a love reading if it's not there, right? We have to own where we are. So what's the outcome here? If you're like, no, I'm not healing, I'm fine. This is obviously not your reading. Like, I have to say that. But, if you're like, oh, no, I'm over it. I'm, like, happy and I'm not bored and I'm not thinking about my ex, then this is probably not you. But I am sensing someone here who's understanding that they need to kind of heal. I'm seeing a lot of healing energy with the Judgment and the Temperance, and work and focus on me and focus on my light and not give that to someone else because I put too much. I invested too much. It's my time, right? Here with the Queen of Wands, you are going to be looking very attractive, very, very attractive to others because I feel like you don't want it. Hi, Debbie. How are you, babe? But you're going to attract many people though. Like you may not want it with people, but people will be wanting it with you, Cancer, because you're kind of not, I feel like you're rejecting people or indecisive about people. So it's giving kind of hot because nobody knows what you're doing, or like, I don't know, you're giving like you're ignoring others at this time, but others are very attracted to you. Possibly someone here who would be up for a long-term commitment. Could be an Aries or a Taurus here. Someone who really shares your values and beliefs. And someone that you could end up in a really serious commitment with. So I feel like someone coming in is not playing around, but might be going quiet on you because they know that you want your solitude. And so they're trying to assess and understand that maybe you want your space right now, but someone's up late at night really thinking about you, Cancer. And Two of Cups wants to love up on you. So I see love coming and a conversation starting with you and someone. Could be a friend from the past or someone you used to know, somebody I used to know. But I didn't mean to cut you off. Turn around and make it up. We were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a should. Yeah. All right. Well, you could be getting someone. There's love here if you want it, but someone's really up in their head about you. Can't sleep, can't eat. I mean, hopefully they eat, but I see someone having some sleepless nights over you. Let's see what else we got here. Tell me more. What else do we have here for Cancer before we end it? All right. Hi, Tina. Thanks for the follow. I don't answer personal questions, so I would just say wait for your zodiac sign, but that's not really what this reading is. So could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Again, this deals with exploration and an exploration. Maybe this is a really good time to explore yourself and trying to find freedom. You could be chained to someone. I'm hearing Never Break the Chain by Fleetwood Mac. So, try to be optimistic at this time. Even working on your health or working on your body just makes you happier and not and help move out repressed emotions. So this could be a really good time to be working out, to work on your routine or a little habit a day. Maybe it's like one thing that I've been starting to do is watch like 15-minute arm workout videos, and they go by so fast. Or I put on I get like right after I eat. I've been wanting, I'm not doing this yet, but I want to. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a perfect, no, just kidding. 10 minutes of walking, or just like a little something to move your body out of the energy and into maybe happy music, happy songs. No Lana, no Billy. Who else is sad? I don't know. Those are my saddy girls, but, none of that. All right, Cancer, we're listening to some empowerment, like listen to some Megan, okay? Listen, not that this is girls, this could be boys, listening to, who's a really positive guy? I don't know. Listening to like disco, I don't know. Listen to upbeat music that really, or just beats, or just electro music, something just to not get you down, okay? Will really help you. But I'm not going to like I said, I'm not here to force love readings and just be like, everything's going to work out great. And you're over here like in that Four of Cups energy, right? Like there's optimism, and then there's patience and diligence in our healing journey. And I respect people's energy when they're in a place of healing. And I can see that you are trying to heal. So I'm not going to push a narrative. All right. I'm going to have to put on my headphones in a second. You have someone coming in, Cancer, man or woman, who's a single parent and really helps lift you up. Sorry, I'm the worst. I fucked up. Oh, man, one more. I am getting someone intervening in your energy. Single mom, single dad. Have a fun day. Okay, this is someone who wants to uplift you and is like sorry if they effed it up. Okay. All right, I gotta put on my headphones like immediately because I really can't with this guy. I am manifesting millions. I am manifesting millions. I'm getting myself out of this apartment and I'm winning the lottery. And I'm getting out because, oh my God, this guy. Okay, but it's all good. It's like you come all day from loud and then you get this, and this man works from home. Like, I cannot with you. And this is what you do. Like, you could, why don't you do this at, like, when you're, like, nobody's here during the day. But no, you do this when everybody just gets home from work and wants peace. Okay, it's fine. I hate this guy. Okay. I don't hate him. I strongly dislike him. Okay. You go where others fear, okay? Your unique beauty, Cancer, grows where no one else and no other life can live or grow. Okay? Something calls from beyond rift. Eco rift. Something calls from beyond time. This could have started in December. Listen before the moment collapses. You may be going through a big change here, okay? But I see you moving through it. All right. Okay, let's see here. The person in charge of the apartment, it's not an apartment, so I can't. And it's fine. Like, he knows people can hear. Like, it's fine. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. But I don't think you're in that. Oh. The heart of the matter, there's more than meets the eye here. Okay. So that is what I have for Cancer. Could be dealing with an Aries, an Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius. The only thing I can do, and I know because I used to work in apartment buildings, if I wanted to, I could call the cops, but I'm not that person. Like, he has a daughter. Like, I'm not going to, like, call the cops on them because they also smoke, which I guess it's legal to smoke, but I'm just not that kind of person, I guess, unless it's like, I don't know, I'm just not. I'm just going to put on headphones and ignore you. And honestly, it's working. I feel good. Like, I don't hear him anymore, so. I'm definitely not one to do that. Like, I'm not calling anyone. Like, that's weird. Like, but one time he told me, like, oh, it might get loud. My daughter's having a party. I'm like, you do that every, like, weekday. Like, what do you mean? Like, get out, bro. All right, moving on. I didn't get Cancer. Shoot. I still need to fix this timestamps, and every time I say I'm going to fix it, because I'm not seeing them appear. I wonder why it's not. I don't know where I gotta look into it, but every time I come on, it's like, I mean, honestly, like, it is so hard, like, having a full-time and and, you know, coming on, it just like my whole day goes. So not complaining because I love doing it, but yeah, like I guess I'll just do timestamps sometime. I don't know. I can't even think about it. I'm just coming on, and because I can't see the timestamps, I can't see the time for whatever reason it's not showing. So I will just figure that part out. Okay, thanks, Debbie. I appreciate it. I need to figure it out, but I literally come like straight from eating to like this, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be late. So yeah, I'm like, and I'm also like not a workaholic. Like that don't work for me. Like I need peace. So that's why like yesterday I was like, I need laundry over tarot tonight, so I can't come on like real life things. Because another thing is I don't have a washer and dryer in this place, so I have to go and outsource my laundry. So bleh. Anyways, life. All right. We are moving on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpios, let's see what is coming in your love life. What is happening? Ooh. Okay. Okay, I think there's someone here that you felt like a real strong attraction to or an interest in romantically, and there was a lot of romance or attraction there and you wanted to work on it. And it seems here like there's a sweet offering of love coming in, but you might be also healing right now at the time that a love offer is coming in. Yeah, okay. So you could be healing, and you might also be getting someone here who's very into you and love, well, like wanting to love up on you. But you might be healing at this time. Well, there's a message of love coming in of someone who wants to work on it with you. But I feel like you're over here still trying to heal from something. Okay. So what is this shift coming in? It's like something new is coming in when you're ending something else here with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. It's looking like, okay, well, this is coming in at the time where something else is ending. And so it's kind of quick and fast and very unexpected for you, I feel. With the Chariot card, it feels like, oh, where did this come from? So this could be a little unexpected here, but this is full reign of you deciding where you want it to go if you want it to. I think you're over here trying to assess it and decide like, okay, I could take this if I want to, but do I want to? So you're assessing it. Tell me more about who this person could be. Who's this person for Scorpio? Oh, what the hell? Oh my gosh. Okay, you have someone who's really wanting to date you and take you out, and they feel very competitive over you. Like there are other people wanting you. We see competition, group dates, and a 2-on-1. So someone's like literally fighting for your affection. Okay, so I don't know who this is, but you've got offers. Okay, you have people who are wanting to take you out on a first date or dating. You may have multiple offers at this time. Okay, more than one. They're like all coming on in. And people competing for you? Oh, man. How do you feel about this? The tea is hot, Scorpio. feel like you're sitting here or will be sitting in this energy kind of excited a little bit. Okay, like this is renewing my faith in like wanting love or deciding to date. Like I didn't think like putting myself out there I'd have all these options. Okay, so it's like, oh, I didn't know if I put myself out there I'd have all these options. Damn, like this is like kind of renewing your faith a little bit. And then to a point where you're like, okay, well, I have all these options. I don't know, like maybe I should just focus on work. But I don't know, like, should I, I don't even know which one I should focus on. Because there's a lot. There's maybe too many at this point. You may be feeling like, dang, they're a little attached. They're a little bit too attached to me. Okay? This could be coming for you guys. You may not be putting yourselves out there, right? Scorpio, because I'm seeing the comment. And, some of you guys aren't putting yourselves out there and wondering, oh, well, where are they? I don't know, because you're hiding. So, like, I'm saying if you put yourself out there for my singles, obviously, obviously, if you're putting yourself out there, you may be surprised what you get back or how many people are really interested in you and how many people you're connecting with. And then you may be stuck between options. You're like, oh, well, I like them for this and I like them for that. And then it's just maybe even overwhelming because it could be feeling like it's not easy for things to flow in these, like, because I don't know if I really want it. You don't know if you really want this because I'm asking how you're feeling. And it feels like, well, I don't know. It's like, it's feeling really good, but I don't know if I want it. So you might be taking more responsibility and going quiet on them because I don't know if I really want this, and then communicate with them later. So I feel like you're doing the Scorpio disappearing act as the test, because we know Scorpios do this, right? Where they ghost and then they come back. Hi, Jason. How are you? Hi. Hi, breath of fresh air, by the way. I've been in hermit mode. Okay. Like, I do think Scorpios know what I'm talking about. You guys do this. I've known Scorpios to do this where they like leave and they like test to see and then they come back, you tell me you guys don't do that. All right. So let's see what's happening in this connection. So where's this going? Ooh, another King of Swords. You're going to have to assess. You're like, I got to make a decision here. You're definitely going to be the one making the decision. For sure. Hi, Jonathan. Nice to see you. Hi, Fat. Thank you for the follow. Fat boy. You don't look... Okay, anyway. Oh, man. Okay. I feel like you're gonna have to make a decision because someone here might get a little bit like jealous, or like there could be a feeling of, okay, I got to make a decision soon, and maybe give them something here because this is almost feeling like I'm being unkind by ignoring them for too long. Like maybe you start feeling bad. Okay, but I do see you putting in equal effort because you keep overthinking it and feeling like, okay, I need to give to this because I've been waiting too long to contact them. And something here needs to end. So something's got to give, like communication of really what's going to happen here. Let me pull a little bit more. I feel like you're keeping somebody confused a little bit here, or will be, Scorpio. It's like, I want you to romance me a little bit. I want you to miss me a little bit. All right. So Ooh, you're destined to release. It's like this person might be here to help you get over something previous. I swear, Jason, I don't know either. I don't. I think the thing here is you really want to focus on yourself and you don't want to be codependent on anyone or anything, Scorpio. And some of these people who are into you aren't giving you the space. And that's the thing about Scorpios, like they need their space to breathe or they become kind of disinterested. And so I feel like it's like, give me my space, man. Like I need it. So here with the Sun card to the House of One, it's like I got to focus on myself too. Like so it's all about your self-image and how you express yourself. And so you're kind of going inward to see, okay, wait, how I need to assess this and like see because it's becoming overbearing. Okay, is what I mean. It's overbearing. And that's what could be holding this connection is that it feels we need pace and we need patience. I need my own I need my own individuality, and so do you, right? All right. Could be dealing with a Pisces here. This is perfect. You never expected it. Dark gift. But what you feared is now your greatest weapon, especially in April. So you may be magnetizing someone here, all right? You may be like calling someone in a little bit, right? I'm saying you know what you're doing. Time bends for the brave. Temporary key. Do what others fear in August. So I see you kind of maybe like, yes, you're giving space because you want them to see if they can handle you giving space. But if you really want someone, how much space do you need? I don't know. Right? Thanks, Jason, for the gift. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. But I see you having someone here who is very, very into you. Let's see. I need these other cards. I need to move these flowers. Tell me about this person for Scorpio coming in. Oh, vulnerability. I love how I can completely be myself around you. I've got a good head on my shoulders, Scorpio. You can count on me. I'm moving in. All right. And you're like, oh, hell no. But she's like, no. But no, I'm moving in. Okay. Do you you wait? I'm going to grow on you. You need to end this cycle with me and you need to come together with me, whether you like it or not. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Hello. Nice to see you again. I hear you and me in the background. All right, let's see here. Signs you could be dealing with. So just so like Jason, out of curiosity, since you normally hear me on YouTube, you can hear him, right? Because I know like so many people like on YouTube just hear me complaining and don't understand. And then they come onto my TikTok and they're like, oh, I get it. Why you have headphones on. Okay, could be dealing with. All right. Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius. All right. Lucky on YouTube. Yeah. Dang, what's your brother look like, Debbie? That's cray-cray. Cancer, Aquarius. Yeah, things are changing for you. So if you're like, nah, maybe you put yourself out there, and then you'll be like, I see what she was saying. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's singing. I think he has maybe like my guess is he has a like TikTok where he sings for fun or something. I have no idea. But anyway, moving on. Even when my mom was here, she was like, "Oh my god!" And he was doing like love ballads. All right, moving on to Pisces. Did we get Scorpio? I think it's the charm. Scorpios definitely have a. I feel like does he have a Libra? I feel like charming gives Pisces and Libra. I feel like Scorpio's magnetic. Like they have a magnetism to them. Some of them don't be saying much, and some of y'all know what I'm saying. Like they don't really be saying much. They just be aura. The aura. All right. But it definitely draws you in, not like so, but I think it's more like yeah, it's undescribable, but if you've dealt with a Scorpio. And it's not like charming. But unless you got heavy Libra, which okay, Jason, you said you are. So yeah, you may have both. All right, let's see. So we are moving on to Pisces. I blanked. I'm sorry, Pisces. Pisces, it's your turn. Oh, are you against tattoos, Debbie? I feel like you really disapproved of a lot of people he's dated. No? Okay. Oh, you liked them? Or no, you don't like tattoos? I'm sure. Why, Marmar? That is weird. Okay, so we are... Okay, that's good, Marmar. What is up with everyone not seeing comments? Mercury retrograde is in full effect. Full effect. She had our last name, not her last name, and they weren't together. On her arm? Oh my gosh. I feel like, okay, you win, Debbie. I feel that. Yeah, that's weird. Oh no. Not even your own? I guess you guys have a cool last name, because that's one. That one's a little. Okay. Yeah, Marmar. Well, actually, the person that you're saying that happened to on YouTube is here now in the TikTok chat. So that's funny you're saying that. Yeah. Jeez. Okay, we're moving on to Pisces. Pisces, let's see What's currently happening, and where's your love life going? What's happening? Okay. Okay. Scorpio, I mean Pisces, I feel like, sorry, Pisces, I feel that you've been healing from something or a situation. Marmor. And so with the Three of Cups being here, I do feel that what do you mean? What am I talking about? What do you mean? Guys, don't confuse me. This is what's about to happen in your love life. What's about to happen in your love life. But before I just talk about what's about to happen, I like to do a little bit of backup and see what's happening right now, just to get to see where we are from where we were, you know? So I see right now that you've been healing from something, kind of going hermit mode. And I do feel like there's like this struggle because you are actually getting a lot of social invitations. Let me hide that. That's a bunch of naked girls. But like, I do see, I will tell you in a second. I do see you here with the Three of Cups getting a lot of social invitations to go out or someone wanting to spend a lot of time with you, but you might go out, but I feel like you're actually kind of wanting to be a little bit more alone. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing right now. Let's see what's coming next. Someone wants to come see you. I keep getting that. Hold on, my cards just went everywhere. Okay, so you're at the Six of Pentacles to the King of Swords. Someone is wanting to give to you, and I feel that you're kind of like, you guys are having really good conversations. I feel like the intellect is there between you two. It feels like it's an equal give and take. So this person that's coming in for you is going to give you equal give and take. So however much they give, you're going to give back equally, but you're going to let them do it, I feel, Pisces. I don't think you're going to be the one doing it here. So I see a lot of good conversations between you. Tell me more. Who is this person? Okay, they're very optimistic here. Well, you love optimism. Could be a little romantic here too. They could be going through a tough situation and they're really quiet about whatever struggles they've been going through. And they've been really discontent and tired. And they've been checking you out for a while here. So I feel like this person has been looking at you and it's just like, F it. I'm going to be impulsive. And I'm going to tell you what I want and how I feel. I'm going to come right over. Like, I like someone, if they want you, Pisces, they're going to be doing it pretty fast. Like, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to go out? Like, this isn't like someone planning a date with you. It is someone just like, I bet you want to go here, you want to go there, you want to go here, you want to go there. Like, these are not planned dates. These are random dates. And they're very creative. Like, they were already planning to take you out on a date. But it's impulsive because you're not going to be expecting them hitting you up like that. What could be blocking you here? What could be blocking you? I think what may be blocking it is how long it's taking. Like, sometimes when you're dealing with pentacles, this is something you've been wanting for a really long time, but you've also been waiting for it, and it requires work and effort to trust in it. And so sometimes it feels like, okay, well, like, how long is this going to take? I think I said this earlier, but it's about building it. And that could be a block, is that it's so impulsive and so quick. But it's like, we need structure, or we need, and so I'm having a hard time trusting it and seeing where it's going, because it's not, it's fun. Okay, it's fun, but it's not, realistic, or it's just like it feels like it could leave, and I don't like that. So there could be some conversations about needing to make more, put a little bit more effort into this. Let's see. Tell me more about this connection for Pisces. House 4, there's a comfort here. There's a natural comfort between you two. And this is a conjunction, so this is a merging or coming together. You two may have to, maybe that's an issue here, is like we need to move to be together, or we need to move to get closer to one another. I'm hearing this song, it's like pick a side, like are you in or are you out? Like, are we going to the next step? So you guys may actually try to live together here, the person I'm seeing. I see you two coming together though and merging together. It may be hard to trust it after you just recovering from something else, but I see you working through this. So let me pull some, what would they say to them? Ooh, you are like a best friend. Okay, so I love that I can confide in you, Pisces, about anything. And you've been so supportive in my life and experiment. All right, some of y'all do. I know this is new for you, and I appreciate how open-minded you can be. Ooh, crush. Okay, I can't help but smile every time I think about you, Pisces. So this person be feeling you, be feeling it. Okay. Oh, crush came out again. I think about you. Got it. They've really been thinking about you. But I see you two enjoying some really great times, maybe going out for drinks and things like that and spending great time together. But then it could be an issue of like money matters and like practicality of like, okay, but this person's not the best at saving money, or they have a little bit of a financial issue here, Pisces. I don't know. That could be the issue. Okay. Let's get a Whispers of Love card here. Miracles and blessings. Everything has a gift, Pisces. Okay. Everything has a gift. And then we have practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. A wave of clarity approaches in the tide. Surf it or be shifted. So maybe you guys will move in around November, December and together. Or there was already talks about this earlier in November, December. Okay. Outcome. I see you two working it out together, coming into a place of putting the confusion behind you, okay? And taking care of what needs to be done and taking responsibility on both sides here with the justice, right? On both sides for what needs to be done and creating maybe like a plan or a structure, which is what you were saying you wanted. I see it coming in time. So maybe it is just being a little bit patient, but I see this turning out well for Pisces with someone that they could be just enjoying drinks or getting together with. It could be casual, but I see it turning into relationship, like serious relationship. There could be a little bit of competition for you, or competition or some power struggles about where are we going or where are we moving, or things going too fast. But let it sweep you off your feet a little bit with a little, but I feel like you're like, I need a little bit more practicality in this. This person's just very optimistic. Deep down, I feel like, it's starting off like just loving and sweet. But I think there's something intuitively that that there's more than meets the eye. But right now it may just feel really surface level. And so you're having to get over the surface level of it for it to be a little bit more serious. And so you may not be liking the beginning stages because you want to go deeper and it's not at that stage. So you're just meant to trust in it. Okay, Pisces. All right, we're going to be moving on to Gemini. Signs you could be dealing with. Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo. I love this song. Okay. Moving on to my air signs. Gems. Gem gang. Okay. I'm listening to Romeo Santos. In case you were wondering. Mama. Okay. Next, Gemini. All right, so what is happening next? What? If you're doing dishes, oh, well, you're listening to me. I was like, if you're just listening, I was like, if you're listening to, if you're doing dishes, it's a perfect time to listen. But then I'm like, wait, no, you're listening to me. Keep doing that. Yeah, just kidding. Oh, you can hear it? I can't. That's why I have my headphones on. All right, moving on to Geminis. What's happening next in love? But before we do that, if you guys do like the content, make sure you guys like, share, comment. I love hearing from you guys, and I appreciate all your support already. But if you guys have been watching me and you're not subscribed, make sure you guys are. Okay, so that being said, we're going to start here. First, before we get to what's happening, I want to see... Okay, that's honestly, like, really? Oh, no. Okay, but it's like... Okay. Because I was like, what is up with this light? I'm going to be blue for a little bit, you guys. My color of my lights will be blue. Because that yellow light, or the light that I had on was, like, going, like... And I'm starting to get starry-eyed here. All right, sorry, Gemini. Before... I'm getting lost. Mercury retrograde. I can't wait till you're gone. Not like I don't mess up my words, but that's fine. Anyway, we're going to... Before we get into what's happening in your love life, we're going to get into where it's at right now. Okay. All right, Geminis. I feel here that you've been lone wolf, lone soldier, and I like my peace. I'm fine. I can stand out in the cold all night, all day. All right, I'm good. Like, this is not one. This is a Gemini that is independent and okay. All right, you don't. You're like, I'm good. Maybe a little bored, but I feel like you got your head down and you're just like, I don't need to communicate with no one. But I feel like here with the balancing act, there's something new and exciting coming in. Okay, so if you have been a little bit bored, I see it getting more exciting for you. All right, I see something new coming in as well. So could be soon, very, very soon. It's my life, right? So yeah, get excited again about love because there's love here if you want it. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see where this is going. What's coming next? Here we go. You getting excited again. Here comes the faith. Here comes the hope restored. I feel that there's an equal give and take coming between you and someone. You're letting go of something. I feel like this could be letting go to get something better or something more that you want for yourself. And this is going to be something a little bit more stable, something reliable, something you can trust and secure in. Okay. So I see someone here. It might be a boss, someone who's really good with their money or has good money and starting a new journey. But it does require you to let go of something or someone else. All right. Tell me more about who this person coming in for Gemini is. I told you, this person may have money. They were very hardworking and they put their money into something, or they saved their money. So now they have like a legacy, or they have a wealth to them, Gemini. You have someone who's got a little bit of money, or comes from a very their family could have been very poor and then came into a lot of money because of a father figure. They have a really big family or a very strong family influence. This could be someone who starts out as a friend or in a social group or in a group dynamic, but is a leader. But maybe you don't notice it. Like they're very quiet about this. You may not know that they come from any type of money or anything like that. This person also would be very jealous over you. Okay, when they're out with other people or other people talk about you, they get extremely jealous in the group setting. There's something about a friendship or a group setting, and they are always like claiming you, whether you notice it or not. Like they're like, not back off. Someone really, really likes you. Okay. You may not see their jealousy at first, mind you. This may come over time. The leader of the pack. Yeah, they don't like anyone talking to you. Some of their friends could have tried to like smack at you or like talk or flirt. No, extremely territorial. Oh no. They may not even like that you have friends, certain friends. Oh, what? Yeah. Tell me more about this person. Who's this person that they're coming in to meeting? Oh, you may meet this person while traveling, or they're going to come out and see you. You may already know them, but they may not live where you live. And they want to spend a lot of quality time. If they come and see you or spend time with you, they are going to want to spend time with you. For sure. Ooh, they're going to like take you on like a really romantic date. That's going to be hella sweet. Oh, you got good cards here, Gemini. Like, yeah, they're a little bit jealous about like, or they could be very jealous of your friends or people who like you. This person wants to come out and like sweep you off your feet, like make you feel really special. Okay. Yep, at the bottom of the deck, front runner. I will win you over, Gemini. Yeah, this person's into you. Okay. Tell me more about this relationship. I literally am hearing "I Could Fall in Love" by Selena. So like that is so funny. That just came on. Oh, let me turn that up. I haven't heard this one in a while. Oh, Gemini, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. Okay, so could be very curious minded, always wanting to get to know you. You guys may really have, because they're both ruled by Mercury. So this could be that the conversations are going really well between you two. You may not be the same, but you guys work in the same modalities. Obviously, you get along. There's almost like a friendship between you. This person's highly smart, like intelligent and smart, especially with that legacy and leadership. And they're very loyal. I feel like this person is going to ask you a lot of questions and vice versa. But you may at first be a little bit standoffish with how many questions they're asking you. Okay? Tell me more of what's the outcomes here with this person. What do they want to say to Gemini? Communication. I'm grateful that we listen to each other without judgment. Gemini, this person said, I'm going to push your boundaries and it's up to you if you let me. So when you meet this person, they may be very like sexual based at first to see what they can get from you, whether you care or not. Yeah, they're going to see what they can get away with. This person may pretend at first. I'm getting like that, like that friendship thing. I think that it's going to start out as like that friendship, pretending like everything's okay, like everything's good between us. But then when they start seeing you flirting with other people, that's when they start to get really not okay. So they're like, yeah, we're friends, we're cool, nothing serious. And then boom, like, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you may want to be careful of that, because this person may not appear as who they are up front. Like some of them may lie and act like, I don't know, act like they don't have certain things that they do because they don't want people to really know they've got it like that. Like I'm kind of getting like, you may deal with someone here who acts broke, but they're not, because they just want to see if you would really like them for them. Yeah, they may be weird about that, because they've had people in the past date them for money or something, so they act broke. Or they act like they're like any normal working class person, but they're not. They're not. All right. A plague light. What's meant to destroy now illuminates your path. So yeah, what's in the dark will always be brought to the light. So if this person is trying to hide something, they may surprise you later. Like, oh, I'm actually this and I'm not like what you thought. Surprise. Yep, the machine was never lifeless. It waited for your command. Yeah, you better have some strong ass boundaries, because this person will be testing the hell out of you. Yeah. Yeah, I would be a little, I don't often say, just be a little cautious with this person, and have some strong boundaries within yourself, because they be tested. I don't know. Like this is given like just be mindful. Could be in May and June with this person, April, around like late spring, early summer. Okay. But I see you kind of seeing the illusion. Like you're not going to be falling for no bombers. Okay. Like that ain't you, or the fake shit. You're going to just get quiet and just look at them. You ain't going to say anything. Gemini, when they know someone's lying, they're quiet. They don't test or make it like, you're lying. No, that's not a Gemini. A Gemini will just be like, just look at you a certain way. Like, or they'll stare really intensely at you. Gemini, when they know someone's lying, they pretend like they didn't hear it, or they look and they just let the silence be. They do one or the other, depends on the Gemini. Some Geminis just get real quiet to make it known that they know you're lying, or some of them will talk like they didn't just catch you in a lie, even though the whole time they're thinking. That's one thing about Geminis. Geminis will be talking and thinking at the same time, like really hard. They can do both. They can talk. They can be doing all the talking and still be thinking in the back of their mind stuff. It's kind of crazy, but they do. Consider your foundation, Gemini. Look at how committed you are to love. How committed are you, Gemini? Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. So, you may be looking at, oh, they're lying, but, maybe for them, they've had experiences where they feel like they need to hide certain parts of themselves or their life. Okay. So be easy on that. But let's see what's the outcome here between them for Gemini and this person coming in. Ooh, the Empress. This could really be life-giving. Like, Ace of Cups. This is someone who's going to be, I think you're going to enjoy this. Enjoy it. Don't be so critical or critiquing in the mind of this person, and just be open to the possibilities here, because I think you're going to get a sense of a good feeling, like, oh, this is a new love that feels like I could grow from. Okay. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to heal you. The only perception of hurt is how you view it. All right. So I see this looking really good. Could be dealing with a Libra. We have Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay, Gemini. Also, we did see Virgo, Gemini here. And, Sagittarius as well. All right, next, Libra gang. Do we have any Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Libra gang. Libras. Move on up, Libra. Move on up. You're going to get an upgrade. Move on up. Okay, Libra. All right, so let's see what is happening for you. If this does resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And we're going to get started. First, before we get into what's coming next, let's see where you are. At this time, you could be feeling a little overly protected about your emotions, okay, and how you're feeling, and there's a gentleness coming in that to others may be looking like protective or lacking of being able to balance, your heart versus your head. But then at the same time, wanting just to give in all honesty, because there is some new love here, and it feels exciting, and it feels like this is what you're meant for. Like, this love is going to be bringing you optimism and I'm hearing like a renewed sense of faith in love, because like what is here for you is a feeling that you haven't felt in a while, I'm hearing. And so there's a warmth to this where it just feels really good. And to the point where it may be like, oh, like I'm a little bit dependent on it or this person. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good. There's new love right now. All right, let's get into it. Tell me about who this person is for Libra. I think there's a reciprocity of feelings between you two, where it just feels really good to be in each other's energy. There's a lot of giving to one another. Okay, I feel like you both are giving to one another as well here, and investing in one another, investing your time and your energy and watching it grow. Someone could be very traditional. When I see that generosity cards, it always reminds me of like traditions, like family traditions. Maybe they really love family traditions. There's also a balancing act here, because there could be a little bit of jealousy or like You're Mine, we belong together, that song. You're mine and we belong together. So there could be a balancing act sometimes of feeling overly dependent on one another, because it feels so good to like find someone that feel like this with, or to get these feelings for. And it's like sometimes we like this person maybe trying to balance out their feelings, or you are, because they're overwhelming. Yeah, I'm hearing that song Overwhelming now. Yeah, I think I got one. It's okay, Johnny. That's totally fine. I understand. It does take a second. All right. So let's see. What's the next shift or change here? What is the next change? Someone could be meeting, like hosting a party and meeting other people. Okay, meeting the friends, meeting the family, meeting other people who have heard you talk about this person. And you just want to be very careful of friends or people who aren't truly happy for this connection. Try to be a little maybe quiet about who you're bringing this person to, because you may want to protect what you have here. And there's something about, like, just watch friends a little bit. Thanks, Marmar. You're so sweet. Thank you. There could be a very free-spirited energy between you two, just like you two love to go and have fun. And someone may propose to you, Libra, while on a trip. That's kind of what it's giving to me. Like, that could be the next stage. Them trying to invite you to family and friends. And, maybe after that, they propose or invite you out to go on a getaway. And then, boom, pop the question or something like that, All right, let's see here. Jolo. It's a really cool name. Jolo. Sorry. Okay. So let's see. What? Honestly, this is really good. I really like this. This seems like a really good reading. Let's pull any other clarifiers about this relationship for Libra. It can, if there's any issues, they can be healed. They can hurt to heal you, or this person, from hurt to healed. So this person came to heal you. Because with that Ace of Cups, that is emotional healing. That is emotional growth. Being able to reflect someone who matches, shares your same values, very securing energy here. Someone who makes you feel secure and values you. You don't feel like you have to change for this person with House 2 being here. Shares your same values and makes you feel worthy. If you've dealt with any issues of that in the past, I don't see that showing up. There could be a lot of communication and a lot of learning together, doing it together. So there could be a little bit of a lot of arguments on the way that we have to perceive and see things, but it also helps you to grow. Like, you two are the kind that grow together because you share the same values, and that's what makes it a strong partnership. Even if you disagree, you can always find a middle ground to heal it. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. What do they want to say to Libra? Okay, I think at first, Libra, this could have just been a hookup or something that was just, a good time. And so it might have started out as a hookup, or, we didn't know how serious we were going to be. So it was like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But then it was like, I'm super, super attracted to you, and my feelings have grown over and over time. And now this person really is ready to find a life partner and settle down. So from going to a hookup to I'm ready. So, maybe you started making this person jealous because you were like, well, we aren't together. Well, that didn't really, suit this person. You know what I'm saying? So Quantum Queen, Libra. You reign across dimensions. Quantum Queen. Your choices ripple across reality. So, yeah, you might have had your options, male or female, doesn't matter. I'm getting someone here who has options. Gravity Crown. Okay, a Quantum Queen and Gravity Crown. You pull in people around you, Libra, and you are the center of your own orbit. So act accordingly. Know your worth. You can throw that grenade. You can throw that bomb. All right, this could be happening in July or December, January. It comes full cycle. And Whispers of Love. What do we have for this situation that Libra's in? I see someone coming in, it growing. Be careful, again, of the friends, though. Don't let them be too involved. Love is all around you, okay, Libra? So there is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. There is love around you all the time. Pretty, 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 pretty. All right, so that is what I have for you guys. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Cancer or even a Pisces here. I'm also seeing maybe Cancer or Virgo or Taurus, Capricorn. Strong earth and water here, but it doesn't have to be. All right, moving on to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My collective of Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius, if this does resonate, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you feel this is you. Get a water sip. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what we got going on for you. Oh, you look souder than how I remember. Oh, no. Oh, uninspired. Uninspired. No broke boys. That's my Aquarius energy. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I just needed something upbeat. All right. So, Aquarius, let's see what's happening in your love life. Where is it? What is going to happen? But let's first start to see where you are, okay? Let's see what's happening for my Aquarians. Broke boys, no new friends. No broke boys, no new friends. All right, Aquarius, let's see. Okay. I think you're realizing here that you're just learning to kind of let life be where it is. Okay, there's like a realization of your manifestations have to grow and it takes time and patience. And so you may be just right now trying to be patient with where you are and where you're at with yourself. And there's an inner calling just to let life kind of be where it takes you. There could be some news around career, or you may be finding out about I just feel like the love that you're looking for is going to take time. And you just realize that you're just going to let things be where it is and not worry about where they're going. If there's an earth sign or maybe a Sagittarius, you might be, or you were dealing with one. I feel like it was too much of a struggle or too much burdens being overloaded to make it work. So That could also be a thing. You may be realizing like what it requires for love. You don't know if you can deal with the bullshit or deal with what it would take to make a relationship work at this time. Yeah, if you want to, just to see, I would say you can watch it and see, okay, wait, does this resonate more than my Virgo? Like, right? So it's just about like watching it and seeing if it correlates for you or not. It doesn't hurt to look at it. With the Page of Cups being here, there is a new offer of love. You may have more than one option. You could have been dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign, and there could be a water sign coming in. I do see more, maybe more than one even option here. They're all pages, so they're all new offers. You could be like talking to multiple people. But I see that you're only going to go where the time and energy feels effortless. All right, like I don't see you investing in someone that's giving very low energy. It's kind of whichever one feels the best emotionally, the one that feels the most heartfelt, the one that feels like you can be open-minded and yourself with, that's where you're going. And at the same time, I think you're just investing in time in yourself. And that could be the struggle, right? Like wanting to be in a relationship, but then not being able to really give what is necessary sometimes. And people may be expressing or offering, and you just getting like, I'm busy, or I'm disassociating from it. Something like that. But I feel that is such a funny song. So I'm like the second nights of summer. And so you may be going on a plane and you may meet somebody, but it's like she's walking and she's throwing me shade. So that could be you. It's funny. I'm trying. Acting like I'm not cool enough. It's like, excuse me, someone could be feeling a little rejected by you too. But I do see someone giving you time and energy here if you want it. So let's see what's coming next. Who's this person? Yeah, throwing me that shade like I'm not cool enough. Tell me about this person. Okay. All right. Someone here, Aquarius, whoever you're going to get into a relationship with is going to be very direct with you and is not going to be able to tolerate like the disassociating or the acting aloof biz like with you, or you acting like, oh, what, like that. They're going to be very like very to the point with you, to the point where you may be like, dang, this person is really direct. But I feel like you're going to like it. Like you're going to appreciate the directness and not like I think what you don't like, Aquarius, and I don't know where I'm getting this, but I just see this scenario playing out, is when people, oh good, he stopped. Okay, thank God. What you don't like, I'm getting, is when people are emotionally sensitive and they don't tell you what the problem is, and then they like are low-key like resentful, but you don't even know when or where that started. Like that's not gonna work for an Aquarius. I feel that the person you're going to be dealing with, or the person coming in, is very, very straightforward and spoiled too. So they're used to getting what they want. Like I won't, this, whoever you're meeting, Aquarius, very spoiled. I get what I want, and this is what I want, and this is what, like they're going to be telling you, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. It's like as if they're pulling, you off a candy shelf and being like, you, Aquarius, I want you, come here. And then they just think they can have you. So yeah, this is someone who always gets what they want. So they're not used to, yeah, they could have toyed with a lot of people too. Because that once they got what they wanted, they didn't want those people anymore, like disposable. They could treat people like disposable. So be careful. But This is someone you might meet at a celebration, at like a wedding or a birthday or an event. You may be meeting somebody at a celebration, and this person is going to come right on up to you and give you a big, great kiss. Mwah! That's a song, but that's how the song goes. It's like I'm going to go right up to them and give them, that'd be really odd to go up to someone you don't know and just, but that's kind of how this person is. When they want something, they get it. Like they don't take no. So they're going to be very direct with you, very precise and to the point. They may be telling you what they want. This is what I want. I want a family. I want this. I want that. It might be really, no sugarcoating. I just keep getting no sugarcoating. What else can you tell me about the situation with this person? Hi, Bobby. Yes, Scorpio has been done. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. Because I said so. This person acts very chill, though. It's like they get what they want. Maybe they're not super, they're direct, but chill. This person may take you out on a romantic date. I'm hearing wine and dine. I'm getting like one of those restaurants that has music where people dance, but I've never seen one of those, only in the movies. But it's giving like that kind of vibe. Very intelligent person as well. Smart. Very smart. They play cool. But really, the whole time they know what they want with you. This person that you get with, you could end up having a family with. They really are going to be very honest with you that they want kids or something like that. Because I'm seeing the spoiled energy, which is kids, and then I'm seeing the family, which is two parents with kids. And this person being very to the point on what they're looking for and what they want. It's almost giving like arranged a little bit for some of you. So, hi, Aries. How are you? It is kind of giving arranged here. Yep. Okay, that's like way too many. One more card. 5, 1. One card. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm just saying it's giving a little arranged. Maybe not, it's not arranged, but it feels like this person has purpose. There we go. This person may have somebody in their ear, okay, like a family member or a parent or somebody's in their ear. I don't like the little piece, like as if they're listening in, okay? So they could be like, they really listen to you, even when you act like they're not, they are, okay? Like this person may be very precise, is always listening, and I don't know, they may be questioning you a lot. Okay, so what's the outcome here between these two? Okay. I think this person's really good for you. It's saying this person really helps you let go of being in your head. This person here has almost helped you like get over sadness, or there could be a sense of this person helps you move on from repetitive cycles or thoughts that don't serve you. This person, there may be a trial period, right? There's always like a trial period that requires patience needed, but there's a lot of strength in waiting and with patience. So will this happen automatically? No. But will this person be dating with you with intention, Aquarius? Yes. So I'm not saying like, oh, they're going to date you and marry you like tomorrow. No. But they will be telling you up front, like, I'm looking for someone I could spend my life with. I'm looking for someone I want a family with. This is not someone who's like, I don't know what I want. No, this person knows what they want. So there might be a long time, like you might, this might take a while for it to come together because it requires patience, because you might be someone who's always in your head, or kind of always running through things, but this person will be teaching you how to let go, kind of, and just like trust in the process. And there's an inner awareness that you two have a certain flow within you where it just like works. Like I'm getting like with this precision, it's easy. And I feel like one of the biggest struggles you have right now when I'm looking at the top of your cards is that a lot of the relationships that you were getting into, it always felt like a struggle bus. But this person just makes it feel like it flows. Like they don't get you in your head. They don't make you think. They don't make you sad. They just stay consistent. So I feel like this person's also really compassionate and gentle with you. So they may already know, or you already know, like it's going to take time. So this person maybe, I don't feel like they push you hard, but they push you in a loving way to like get outside your comfort zone. Aquarius, that's how I would say it. They push you to get outside your comfort zone in a very loving way that makes it feel easy. Whereas other people that you could have dated made it feel like either like they pushed too hard to the point where you're like, what do you want? Or they didn't try at all. So I don't know. There's something like that. This person, perfect for an Aquarius. This person could start out as a friend with benefits with you. So this could be someone who's not looking for anything serious and wouldn't mind being friends or something. And then you two do turn into friends. And then somehow that turns into something more purposeful, where it's like not being able to get enough of each other and moving into a different direction. So this could have been friends that just start as friends and then turns into something more. But yeah, but you're gonna have to have some boundaries, because this person may try to push their boundaries with you. Okay. Hi, Trinidad. How are you? All right. Let's see. What else? A starlight oath. You made a vow under stars. Time has passed, but it still binds you. So you might have been manifesting someone for a while with a lot of characteristics that this person has. Or maybe you met this person in December or January, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn or Aquarius like yourself. Because this is kind of looking like the Devil card, like a Capricorn. Listen before the moment collapses. Something calls from beyond time. So you may be getting that call with that Page of Cups. So there may be that opportunity coming back around, or an opportunity coming back around where it was just like friendly. That's just for some of you. Some, it could be just someone you've lightly been talking to here and there, and it really could just be friendship. So be open to that. What else can you tell me about the situation? Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something about like destined, but this takes a lot of patience. That's that Taurus energy, or it could be dealing with a Taurus. But this is talking about something that requires a lot of patience and trust, even if there is a long-term goal or something that this person wants to go towards. I feel like because this person is very precise and spoiled, I feel like it's their tone or their direction where they're very intentional in everything they do. So they could be like, yeah, I'm looking for someone to have a life with, but does that mean it's you immediately? No, but it just means it's going to take time, because we did have the Strength and Taurus. That's very fixed, slow moving energy. This person will be helping you with your own identity of self too. So if this person's coming in, it's to help you with your own self-image and identity as well. So overall, that's what I see. Let me pull the whispers of love, and then we're moving on to the earth signs. New love. Okay, new love here. Embrace an opportunity for your love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So maybe that's where you find them, in around work, or maybe within a spiritual community like church, or a study of some sort, like even if it's astrology group or Bible study, or I don't know, somewhere like that, maybe something of that nature. And then we have, okay, Aquarius, embrace your emotions. Aquarius, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. And like attracts like. So if you long for more love, Aquarius, be more loving. I feel like that's where you're at right now. It's like, oh, well, I could, but like, oh, it's so difficult. Yeah. 10 of Wands, Page of Cups, 2 of Wands. Do I really want to put my energy? That's your choice. That's your choice, Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Virgo, Pisces, a Leo, Pisces, Sagittarius. Okay. So that is what I'm seeing there for you. Yeah. It's gonna take you a minute to build that trust and build that consistency, though. And so it's okay if you don't have all the answers immediately. That's the part where to just like give it patience. Okay, Aquarius? It's not like you meet the love of your life and boom. All right. No. All right. Let's do Taurus. Taurus gang. All right, so thank you guys so much for being on. I'm so glad to have you guys on. If it does resonate, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, Taurus. So before we get into what's going to happen, I want to first just do a little energy check-in on where you're going, okay? I'm just saying, the Aquarian way, really quickly, it is very, Aquarius will, most of the time, the Aquarians I met, whenever it came to like people that they were dating, it always started out as friends first, or almost like a denial that they even ever liked them. So a lot of people feel very rejected by them because they kind of have to like, I don't know if I really like you, and then you become their friend or you hang out, and then they start to develop feelings. They're weird. I mean, y'all are weird, you know. But yeah, it's like friends first. So I could totally see you having a friends with benefits turned into lover. All right. So yes, you did. Yes, you missed Sagittarius. All right. So we are moving on to Taurus. Okay. So let's see. What is your current energy here, Taurus? So what I'm seeing here at Taurus is that you are, with the Hangman reverse, you're having a hard time letting go of something. And yeah, it's been a little bit of a struggle bus here, like wanting a cycle to end, but it's not. And then yeah, you're going through, it could be replaying scenarios over and wanting to be in a new cycle in your life, but still reminiscing on the past. So you're stuck in between. Because again, when we keep thinking of the past and then we keep thinking of what we want in the future, we're not in our present. We are already out of alignment. When we are looking at the past and we're thinking of the future things we want, then we aren't here now. And so there's a feeling here of wanting to be excited, but we need to be excited right now, or we need to be content with where we are now than where we're going or where we were. those things are irrelevant to being here. And it's like, even if Taurus, and I think Tauruses will find this to be very true, even if you feel like every day is the same, it is still a new day. Despite the fact, yeah, I do the same routine every single day, or I have these certain hobbies, routines, or things that I do day in, day out, and I'm always waiting for something. We're just not in one, we're not thinking of the things we would enjoy right now, and we're too forward, and we're probably reminiscing. So remind yourself that every day is the new day, and that there is something coming, and you don't know when that is. Okay? You can get as many reading or psychics in the world. You can get as many readers as you want. And they may tell you, yeah, I see you dating this person, or I see this kind of person. But are they telling you July 8th, 2026, Taurus, you are meeting your person? Don't quote me on that. If you do, let me know. No, just kidding. But it's like, no, they won't. They won't say that to you. They won't tell you the exact day you meet your partner. So it's just give it grace. You give yourself grace there. Like, wait, side note, if you do meet your person on July 8th and you are a Taurus, give me credit. No, just kidding. My point is to just stay in the present, wanting to be happy. I'm hearing that song by Kali Uchez, and it's like, she says, like, can we be happy now? Can we be happy now? But, that's the thing. Be happy now. In the small things, in the daily things. So that's what I see. I do see something new and exciting, though, coming, or your energy is shifting into just more inner motivation, more inner enthusiasm about where you are, okay, than where you previously have been. All right, so let's see here what is coming, your next shift. Oh, let me change deck. What is the next shift here? The next shift. Am I speaking right? Telling you, Mercury retrogrades are not good for Virgos or Geminis. Not. I mean, I'm actually okay, but can I say that, like, since it started, it's been messy? Yep. Thank you, Michelle. I'm glad that it's on point for you. You're like my only Taurus that I know of. Also, Michelle, like, you're the only Taurus. You're always on, and I'm so glad you're on, because I love having every zodiac sign just to, vibe off of. Okay, I really like this. So what I see coming for you is, if you've been feeling really stressed or overburdened, overworked at work, I see you getting a lot of recognition at work, or just being recognized for what you do. Okay, so that's one thing. And then I honestly see a couple people, like, because you're looking so good, like winning at life, winning on, just focusing on what you can do day in, day out. It just seems here like there's other people maybe feeling like competitive over you, or even a little bit intimidated by you by nature, because you have a lot of things, like good things going on for yourself, because you are self-motivated and self-driven, right? Because with that 4 of Cups in reverse, that's talking about inner motivation to do things and not needing anything or anyone, just your own sense of it. And so because you are desire itself, you radiate more attraction in. And I think with all of that, we see that 10 of Cups, you just looking like you are really just enjoying your success, or where you are, or all the efforts that you put in. And so I see you meeting someone who's going to make you really happy. And also, you could have some more than one, if possible. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you. So let's see what is coming in. Who is this person coming in? Let's start there. What? You live stream? Okay, well, that makes me nervous. You've never admitted that to me, so where are you live streaming? Like, what? Why are you telling me that now? Debbie, get the information. What is the live stream? Okay, so Okay, I did say that there could be someone who's very intimidated or jealous, and the jealousy card showed up. So this person is a little possessive over you, wants you to themselves. This is someone who's, I don't know, this is someone who acts like they're not, but they are. So even if they act really cool as a cucumber here, Taurus, they're actually pretty, they've always got their eye on you. You see that in the background? Like, nah, like I'm watching you and you're over here like just reading your book. No, this person's, yeah. Debbie, get the information, please. Where are you? Ask questions. What is, okay, where do you stream, Jonathan? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know what you do. I don't need to know that. Okay. I don't need, no. I mean, like, that's not what I meant. Okay, never mind. I meant, like, what is your handle? Like, what do you do on your live stream? That's what I meant. I don't like being on someone else's live stream. Well, this is am I not making myself clear or like, yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for telling me now. Awesome. Okay. Anyways, could start out as friendship here. Someone who's just kind of always had their eye on you, Taurus, always been really into you a little bit more than friends or a lot more than friends. But again, they try to play it very in control, controlling, always got you close by. Always has you close by. Always, even if you're like at the bar, you're getting a drink, they want to make sure no one's coming up to you. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Hi, KB. Hi. So this, I'm sorry, I'm getting out of Tauruses because no, he's doing auctions. I'm pretty sure. Okay, oh, you're a Virgo. I love that. We're doing Virgo right after this, so hang tight. I'm so sorry, Taurus. So this person's being very in control, acts like they don't care. They do. They watch you. I feel like this person is almost like your shoulder to cry on, or it could be vice versa. So this is like someone that leans in for support when they're really stressed out. You may go out a lot with this person for drinks because I'm seeing all these drinks here. This may be like someone you go on social invitations with and go on vacations with and stuff. But yeah, this person's crushing really hard on you. Okay. So that's a vibe that I'm getting. I look like really pale. I mean, I know we're in January, but it's starting to look. But I just won't do tans because I don't know. Some of the girls on like some of these reality TV shows, they be looking like Oompa Loompas. And I'm sorry if you get self tans, but I'd rather be pale. Debbie, yeah, get all the tea. I love you, girl. You're the best. You're the best. So that's what, yeah, that's kind of like what I'm seeing here. Sorry, I went on a tangent about self tanning because I just like see how pale I am, but I'm like, no, I will not get a tan. And you can always tell by somebody's hands how bad it looks. I'm like, oh, no, can't. I'll be pasty forever before I do that, even though I tan well. Okay, anyways, sorry, back to you. So what I'm seeing here and where it's going is I see this being somebody, though, that you really trust in. Because there's already something about this situation between you two that, since you guys have already been friends, or you guys are going out or making friends with this person, there will already be a trust that we could work together to make this go. So getting together, Taurus, will feel very effortless because there's something here that's already natural bond. There's already been a bond established. I know. But I feel like the friendship needs to end. That's kind of what it's giving. Like the friendship needs to end, and I want to give to this. Okay. So it needs to change out of friendship into romantic. Let me know if this is resonating for anyone. I feel like with Tauruses, I mean, I know I got Michelle, but I don't know too many, so. Yeah, I see this moving forward. We have the Chariot and the Victory card, so this will be a lot of movement in this relationship. Even if you don't see it originally, I see it moving in that direction. This could be giving you a lot of anxiety about where are we going? Where are we going? Are we moving forward? Are we moving forward? And being discontent that it's not, whether it's you or them. But I would say give it time here is what it's needed. It's time and effort. Okay, but like, Debbie, ask him, like, how much am I in this stream of an auction? Or am I not? Am I just in your ear? I mean, how are you auctioning things and I'm in your ear while you're streaming? Make it make sense. I don't care actually that much, but a little, like, it would have been just nice to know. Like, you should be asking. No, I'm just kidding. In case anyone's watching the live stream, I am not for auction. I'm not for sale. Okay? No, just kidding. All right. I feel like this person is very reassuring to you, Taurus, and is really someone you can listen to or listens to you when you're going through it. So I feel like this person is always reassuring you. And even if it starts off a little bit later, why'd we wait so long to get out of the friendship zone? I feel that this turns into more steamy and fiery as it continues. So that's what I'm seeing. I get really good vibes from this. This is friends to lover. This is giving slow burn love, okay? But like friends to lovers. Face the world fully. Everything around you reflects your power. Yeah, you're more powerful than you think. Okay, he's looking in the mirror like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Mirror storm. You two are reflecting a lot of. I feel like this is going to come together more in June, okay? There could be a lot of fears projected onto each other about where are we going. I'm not for sale. I'm not for sale. I'm not going to be exploited. He like put up his volume all the way down now. Build something now, Taurus, time pilgrim. As you move through the past and future. Oh, these are the days of our lives. I love little things. It always reminds me of that soap opera show. But that's what I'm saying. Don't get stuck in the top, like in the future, in the past. Just here and now. Because before you know it, you're going to be looking like that man in the background. And you're over here looking like this new thing right here, okay? Steady. All right, so that's what I get here. Let me pull the Whispers of Love, and let's see what they want to say to you. Obsessed. It's not my fault. You can't get me off your mind. So, yeah, this person can't stop thinking of you, even if they're far away or even if they're not talking. You're on their mind. Hi, Lady 14. We're on Taurus, and we're about to get on to Virgo. Sorry, Taurus. I know we talked a lot in it, so I apologize. Listen with your heart, Taurus. It says, you are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. And the union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. I think that there's a lot more than meets the eye to this, because there's that friendship, or there's something blooming in the distance from friends to lovers, okay? All right. So that being said, we are going to see the zodiac sign. And let's see. Okay. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, and Sagittarius and Pisces here for my Tauruses. I'm hearing Back to Friends by Somber. That's in my head for you guys. Okay, I don't know what's happening in the chat, but don't make me blush, you guys. Y'all are funny. All right. All right, on to Virgo. Virgo gang. Who just said that? Mar. You stopped watching Days of Our Lives. Did you guys ever see Passions? Because Passions was the real one that I really liked. Passions was crazy. Because that one girl always was coming in between the relationship of the blonde chick and the guy. I forgot their names on the show, but y'all know. I would have to look at the cast, but I really liked Passions. Days of Our Lives I liked because of Stefano. You know, like when Stefano would come on, it was a big deal. I liked Stefano. And I never liked General Hospital. I tried. I was like, oh no General Hospital. I never liked the really famous ones that people liked. I was like, no, I don't like those ones. Yeah, and then Stefano stopped coming on. I'm like, dude, you literally made the show. Okay, guys. You probably are all not real. That's what I tell myself. You are all not real. Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, it's good that you can think of that show and think of your mom, though. That's like so sweet and sentimental too, though. That's true, Marmar. They did change characters a lot on General Hospital. Well, on all of them. And then when it was dying out, like the soap opera age was dying out, because I feel like soap operas were more really died after the early 2000s. Like it was not going to make it. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Virgos. Okay. Virgo gang. Virgo in the house. Bounce. Okay, Virgo, so this is going to be what's happening next in love for you, okay? But this is going to be first where you're at now, and then we'll get into what's the next shift, okay? So that is what's happening for Virgos. Let's see here. By far the best sign. Okay. Everyone who's a Virgo is very humble about like Virgo energy, whereas like, the fire signs are like, we're the best sign. Leo's the best sign. Aries is the best sign. Sagittarius is the best sign. Like they're really big on like being the best sign. And then Virgos, like, they'll just be like, I'm a Virgo. But I don't really hear them be like, I'm the best sign. So you're like the first person who's ever said Virgo's the best sign. Like Virgos don't really, they're a humble claim. But I love that. I love the big claim. I feel like being a Virgo is a flex, okay? Are you, just so I know, feminine Virgo or masculine Virgo or they Virgo? Just curious. All right, let's see, Virgo. Where you at? What's your energy like? Female. Okay. I had a feeling. It was feminine Virgo. All right. All right. Okay, Virgo, what is this? Where is Virgo currently at with where their love life stands? Okay. Okay, Virgo. Some of you may be communicating with others right now, or you were dealing with someone that you knew it wasn't going to work out with in the past, like, I would say within the last couple weeks or maybe couple months, okay, you didn't feel like you saw it working out with someone, or you just didn't trust it because when we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. And I mean, let me say, like, that's not good. All right, like that's giving like I'm overworked, overburdened, and I feel like you're lying, but I don't feel like fighting about it. So I just feel like it's like kind of over here because I don't trust you. I don't trust you. 7 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh no, I don't trust you. And even if not, like it's just I'm like all this effort to like talk or make decisions about what are we doing or where we're going is just I'm tired. So that's where you could have been. Where you are right now is you're ready for something new. You want to put your fears behind you. You're starting to realize that what was prior just doesn't serve you. Be careful about replaying narratives that don't serve you to where you are. Like, and what I'm talking about is like, you can say like, I'm ready for someone new in my life, and then you make comments like, all men cheat, all men are shit. Like, if you're saying that kind of stuff, Virgo, you're only going to bring in someone like that. So be mindful about what you're saying about a generalization of men or women or the people that you date. Like, everybody cheats or everyone's shit. Like, that's not bringing in good prosperity. All right. So make sure that when we're talking, we're not putting our fears into a projected future. Okay. We want to keep it uplifting. Yes. Someone over here is like, me, guilty. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And even if it's the other, like, all girls are hoes, like, don't be saying that, because like, you're gonna be calling in something very close, so you want to be noted. All men are amazing. All the men I date are really trusting. All the men I'm dating, I am, right? All the men I'm dating are very trusting. All the men, like, anything that you have a fear of, put it into existence, that there's an expectation that you are it, because you're already living in it. Meaning, like, how do I explain this? It's so when I say these it is good to have expectations in a way, right? We need them so that we're uplifted in where we are right now. I'm not talking about manifestation, but I expect, because I know me, that I can trust a situation and trust myself, that if I feel good, I'll pull out. And if if I feel good, then I'll stay in. And if not, oh my God, that sounds so wrong. Okay. What I'm trying to say, I hope I'm not on that live right now, because that would not sound good. Yeah, that would sound really bad right now if someone heard that on that live. So I hope I'm not on that thing. Okay, but honestly, be careful of that one. Yes, manifest. All men are loyal, obsessed. I don't want a man who's obsessed. Like, girl, you're never gonna go out the house. You can't even wear that kind of outfit out, okay? Like, you need to be careful. You may want to take that one out. All my men are, like, I know what you mean. All my men care really heavily about my well-being. They want to take care of my well-being and make sure I'm safe and I'm in a safe home environment, or something like that. But obsessed, like, you may end up on like, like, I just be careful. No. I just realized I tend to say things and then realize that don't sound good. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is, Virgo, don't catch me in the details of my words, okay? I know you guys are Virgos, but give me a second to get this right. What I'm just trying to say is, if it feels right, then you'll know, and there won't be a constant worrying, and there should be a feeling of safety so that you want to continue in that situation. And so this last situation, you just didn't trust it, and you needed it to end, okay? Did I say that right? I think so. So there's something new coming in for you, and you're being patient with it. I feel like you're still working or focusing on work or other areas of your life. And you just want a relationship that is supportive and nurturing, especially to your nervous system, because Virgos are kind of ruled by that. And so you need someone that feels safe to your nervous system. And there's an inner knowing when you meet people, whether you need to hold back, how much you need to hold back, and how much you want to give. And I think you're starting to trust yourself that maybe things that start off really heavy are just not good for you, and that you do need to hold back a little bit and just be patient in your process. So that's where I feel like you are right now, trying to trust your process. And yes, you are a little bit guarded because of something that had happened previously, where you were just like overexhausted, overburdened, and just like, I don't know, I feel like you felt like someone was just not trustworthy. It's not, maybe, I don't know, maybe it was just a vibe, or maybe they actually did things to lose your trust. But I feel like I think you'll still be guarded, but you're starting to trust yourself more, and you just know how you want to feel. And so that feeling, or that knowing within you, because you are an energy sensor that you're just going to move towards the dream, move towards the inspired energy you feel towards a given situation. I just feel that the situations you've been given haven't felt inspiring or desiring enough for you to put in the work required. Because I'm not going to say that some of these Virgos have not had options, because some of you guys definitely have, because I'm seeing them, but you didn't see them moving or going anywhere. And so there's something inwardly within you of, I want to protect myself a little bit no matter what situation I'm in, but I should feel a desire to go towards it. And all the ones I'm seeing are like, eh. So it's that. But I will say, just try not to like base it off if you feel sparks, because sometimes sparks aren't safety. Okay. And sometimes they do feel like that, but I think you'll have that knowing here with the High Priestess. So let's see what's coming in. I feel like with Virgo, I always can talk forever when I get on to you guys. Like, you're that one sign that wants to go all in and keep going and never stop. Oh my God, did that sound wrong too? Oh, I'm so annoyed. Oh, I'm like, will I get this right tonight? Maybe. Like, oh my God. Okay, anyway. Virgo, why are you pulling out this energy? Oh God. Nina, stop saying that word. Okay, wait. Oh my God, I'm not okay. Okay. Am I still on that person's live? Am I still on that stream? I hope not. You better not have me on speaker. I do not want to be on speaker right now at all. You do not have my permission, just in case. These words tonight are not. I'm okay, but like. Anyway, so here with the Hermit card. Here with the Hermit card, I think I got nervous once he said that I'm on some stream on speaker. So that being said, the Hermit card being here and the Fool is like, I am just kind of not really in the mood to talk right now. And I don't want to make any risky decisions or foolish risks here. So I'm staying to myself at the moment. And here with the Knight of Swords, there is someone though wanting to talk to you, coming in wanting to talk to you, and this could have been someone you've even ghosted, because I don't know. You better not have me on speaker. You need to get an earpiece. Like, I do not approve. I'm in a Mercury retrograde. I'm highly affected. Not highly, but obviously I'm messing up a lot. So more than most. And this pressure of being on someone's stream does not feel good. So I need to be in your ear and not on a speaker. Thank you. Good day. Good evening. Whatever time it is in California. I don't want to be on it. Thank you, Debbie. Okay. So this person's coming in wanting to talk to you because they're mad that you didn't put in the action or you didn't put in any effort towards them. And so they're kind of like upset and maybe wanting to argue with you because they still have a lot of feelings for you. So, yeah, this was not what I was expecting for your love reading, Virgo. But yeah, there could be someone coming back in, like, wanting to very aggressively have an argument, or like, not an argument, but like, let me talk to you, Virgo. Let me sprinkle some truth into your life. Yeah, this person like does not like being the way that you treated them. If you've ghosted Virgo, you are getting hit with something from them because they don't like that you ghosted them. Did you ghost here, Virgo? Or ignored them? But yeah, I see here with the Two of Cups, like someone here really loves you. So let's see what's going down. Tell me about who this person is for Virgo. That was like not good. I think this is someone enjoying their life, fulfilled, and like they look okay. Let me be clear. This person looks like they're enjoying their life. They look like they're fulfilled, but really they're discontent. Like they may have a lot of things or have a lot of nice stuff, Virgo, but they may have admiration or be well liked or have a lot of things, but they have something missing in their life. What is this discontent? What are they discontent about? They didn't get what they wanted with you. Okay, they were pretty confident. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Jonathan. That's fair. All right, excused. This person, because this was confidence in reverse, you hurt this person's ego because I feel like you rejected them or you said, no, I'm not interested. And so this person's a little like, yeah, you hurt their ego or you hurt their confidence because this person feels like they can get whatever they want or whoever they want, but not, yeah, you're like, no, you respect me, or like, I don't trust you because you're acting like you've got all this option or all these people. It's like, okay, good, go get them then, bye. Like Virgo is not having that. Like if someone does this to a Virgo, oh no. You act like you got all these people who are into you. You think I'm gonna like you more? No, that makes me think you got hurt. Okay, like I'm not attracted to that. Like if you act like you've got all these people, I'm worried. Please get tested. That's what this looks like. So you know what? I'm not really that attracted anymore. I don't trust you now. Like there was something they said that really like turned you off. I feel like they were just trying to appear confident, but they're not like they stunted for you or like acted a certain way for you. But I feel like actually beside that is a really sensitive, gentle person. And so they were just putting on. But like for you, I think it's more like I trust what you say. Like I'm not gonna have you say something and then just be like, oh, I was just trying to what? You're trying to be manipulative? You're trying to lie? And like what? Like that's not gonna like the tactics, you can take them elsewhere. So I don't know. That's some stuff that just really turned you off. Mm-mm. Or maybe they were just trying to make you jealous and that backfired. It's like, I don't need that. Yeah, Virgo. Sorry, I'm the worst. I fucked up. So yeah, this person messed up. They said the wrong thing. And you take people's words seriously. Like even if they're lying or not, it's not about whether it's a lie or not. It's about, do I trust you? Like I don't care. Like some people will be like, oh, I just made that up or I just lied. I don't care whether you lied or not because I'm going to trust what you say. And if you're lying, that's even a whole nother problem. I shouldn't have to like debate whether what you said or not was true. I am already going through 1,000 things in my head. I don't need this. Like Virgo's like, nah, nah, nah. This person does get goes on a lot of dates or does attract a lot of people, whether they're a bachelorette or bachelor, it doesn't matter. If this person's, when they're in the moment with someone, they're only looking at one person, or that's what they said to you. But I don't know. I don't think you trusted that. Something you just don't trust them. I don't know. I don't trust them. Okay, but let's see what's coming up next. Like this, so what's next is them wanting to come back and talk to you, but I see fresh meat coming in and you taking a leap on something new. So there's someone else coming in that you want to take a chance with. Like, yeah. Oh, Virgo, your reading's taking me. Okay, there we go. So Virgo, what I'm seeing here is you're kind of just patiently assessing every situation on your high tower, okay? Because that's where you stand. You stand on a very high tower of values and morals, okay? So Virgo, you are sitting on your throne of judgment, and you are just kind of quietly just looking at all the people. Like, maybe you're talking to people, maybe you're not, but you're kind of just sitting there, just like assessing things and just letting things be the way that they are. I feel like with the Strength card, it's a soft, there's a softness in that control, which is, I control me, but I do not control everything else. And so then there's this Tower card that is definitely making an ending happening. Okay, this Tower card is a sudden change. Okay, it's done. All right. So you're over here just sitting and looking at things. And I feel like this person may just hit you up out of nowhere and start like going off on you. And you'll be like, I don't know if you're even going to let it bother you. But I do see something really coming to a close with someone, like a finality. But aside from that, with the Judgment card to the Nine of Wands in reverse, there's an inner realization that you're going to be able to let your guard down, maybe with somebody new here, because we have this Queen of Wands, like somebody you're going to meet, and you're going to let your guard down because you're probably just attracted. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I think you're going to let your eyes be the reason why, not like something like that. There's an inner realization when you find what you're looking for, you're going to be like, she says, I'm in my princess lounge. I love that. I'm in my princess lounge. She's like, I'm not on a high tower, but I am in my princess lounge. I did not do Leo yet. No. And so I feel here with the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant, you are attracting a partner of higher value because you won't tolerate petty shit, or you won't tolerate what you don't want. So that's what it's giving. Like, I am not. Okay. You're funny, Johnny. You're funny. Nobody wants me. Okay? Nobody wants me. Trust me. Okay. So I see you bonding with someone here. All right. There's a bond coming in between you and someone. And and you just got to kind of trust for this to come and know that you will naturally call that in through your own energy, okay? Because you have an energy that is magnetic and draws people in, and that the right person will be wanting something long term with you and not treat you in a way that makes you feel like you have one eye open. All right. Because I don't see that. I don't see that happening here. And it's okay if you have high standards, Virgo. It's okay. It's okay to want a certain thing you're looking for. You don't have to feel guilty about that and lower your standards. There may be some tension, though. With that Tower card, there may be some tension here. Or feeling like there's this mountain to climb. But, you know, that book, The Mountain Is You, something giving like that. Like, the mountain is you. So be patient in the fact if you haven't gotten what you're wanting yet. Or, you know, be okay with kind of standing in and letting things flow than be in an uphill stream because you drowned in that. You drown in those things of wanting it a certain way or you know, just know how you'll feel and how you want to feel. I kind of say that to you guys all the time. That's real love. You know, when someone won't auction you off, like, I think that's real. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. That might have been a bad joke. But I was just joking because he said he wouldn't auction me. And I'm not for sale for those 3 people in the chat. Not. Again, you guys could communicate. This could be someone in your community or somebody very local to you. Could be fixed. It could be really, you could have, Virgo, I think you need to get, like, there's something with your mind and having to get out of your own mental loops or own mental restrictions, because that's really what the challenge is. It's not these other people. And while you're saying that it might be, I'm going to just be real here with you, Virgo, for a second. While you're saying that it might be all these situations or all these people, it's not, okay? And so with house 8, there's some, you need to face the fears and transform, but the transformation starts inwardly. So this is inner healing. And a lot of these situations that are here for you in this partnership that you are wanting to attract will be here, but it starts with you first. And so, you know, I think you are attracting it by saying what you don't want and what you do want. But you have to stay committed to that. And sometimes you're veering off and getting confused with what you do and don't want to. Okay? So it says here, act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you. So you will always consider them. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Okay? So that may be something here. But Virgos they do tend to be action-oriented people. So I think I spent way too long on you guys. But we were talking about other things, so. The Void song. That's Virgo. Avoiding. All right. It says, a voice sings from the darkness. Its harmony unlocks your fate. So if you keep avoiding, then how are you leaning in towards love? You know, if you're not putting yourself out there, how do you expect to find love? Your power is the strongest, Virgo, not the people you're dealing with. It's you. And so when it spares, not when it strikes. So tighten mercy when it spares, not when it strikes. Your power is the strongest. So I feel like you're staying strong within yourself, but it's asking you to electrify your path. Maybe in July. Okay, your journey is alive. Every step pulses through with destiny. Okay? So. What kind of workshop? I mean, I had a friend, like, she wasn't a Virgo, but I remember I had a friend, and she'd always be like, yeah, like, I want guys, like, to come up to me. And I'm like, but when do you, like, put yourself, like, you don't give available. You don't. And so it's like, well, why would they go up to you if you're not appearing available? You know? So that's just something to think about. Like, how available do you seem when you're out in public? Like, or when you're out? Or are you just leaving and running home at the first chance? Or are you on dating apps just to talk to people and not take it too... Like, you can be serious and want certain things for yourself, but you don't have to take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a flow with it. It's like, I understand you're dating with intention to date someone seriously, but you don't have to get wound up in being so serious. You feel me? Okay. Signs you could be dealing with: Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius, could be dating a Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Okay. Alrighty. Moving on to Capricorn. Do we have any Capricorns in the house? Whew, I was a little off on the Virgo one. Like, I was everywhere. Okay. Right after Capricorn is Aries, and then it is Virgo. It's kind of cute. I feel like I'm a timepiece here. Does any timepiece wear their hair's like this? I don't know. This is not bad. It was fabulous. Okay, it felt like a hot mess, but that's every reading, so it's fine. All right. Virgo. No, Capricorn. Back to what I said. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, Capricorn. So first we're going to be doing where you... could you put the Virgo timestamp? Because I'm like scrolling and I can't see it. Oh, there it is. I found it. Never mind. All right, Capricorns. I'm going to just change some of the seconds on that because I was scrolling to find Virgos. Okay, so Capricorn, this is going to be what is going on in your love life. Capricorn. Okay, and we're first going to do an energy check to see where you are, and then we'll go to... No, Mary, you're not last. You're second to last. Let me clarify. Second to last. Listen, I can't always pull the cards because then we'll be here till who knows when. So, okay. All right. So, Capricorn, I do see here that you are looking really good on your own. Like, you are enjoying your life and where it's going, okay? And with the High Priestess here, there's an inner knowing that you are ready for something new and that something new is coming for you, okay? And you're just kind of trying to balance it out. Like, you're at the final stage of entering, like, a very confusing or foggy time for you, and you're kind of coming out on the other side. I'm hearing coming out strong. But you still are balancing out maybe the final steps or the final push, you know, to kind of move you out of it. but you are embracing the new. You are getting excited and cultivating a dream or cultivating something you want within your love life and how you want it to feel and be. 1515, hey. So that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see what is coming in next. Okay. So with the Fool card and the Ace of Swords, you are taking a new chance in talking to somebody new. This could be through social media or online, or there could be a lot of text messages between you two, going back and forth, and just feeling more emotionally satisfied. This person may be very patient. Could be a Scorpio, Aries, maybe a Gemini here. I'm also seeing Virgo, Pisces, or, again, a Sagittarius. So with the Ace of Swords being here, it's new conversations, getting to know one another, and feeling very emotionally calm when you meet someone new here. Like, you're just going to take a chance and start talking to new people and enjoying just the conversation and the flow of it, and not getting overwhelmed by your emotions, but being patient in the unfolding of, just talking to someone. Okay? Tell me about this person coming in for Capricorn. So what I feel is like you were dealing with a loss and you were training yourself or learning to get stronger, to grow past the losses that maybe within a partnership or maybe in your personal life you lost someone really important to you. And so you've been trying to learn the skills to get your energy and vitality back to be ready to date again, because I'm hearing it took you a little bit to heal. And you've been very protective of yourself. I feel like this is about yourself, and a little bit even maybe indecisive at times, if you should really be dating. But I think you're just starting to feel better, so you think it's the right time. There could be someone here that you've been very protective over and that you have feelings for, but have been undecided if you were really ready for someone new. Okay, but I think you're starting to recognize that how much you care about someone and wanting to be there for them is showing how much you really do care about them. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting something like that. Like, you're starting to recognize you care more than you'd like to admit, and your indecisiveness is just from that like previous thing that you need to wrap up or have been. Yeah, it's kind of giving like I just needed, there's been like a war in my heart and in my head about it, but with that King of Cups like upright, it's giving like I just needed to get within myself, like come back to myself, come back to my home, like where I am, and I'm like ready for my next destination. So you could be going and meeting this person, or maybe you're going and yeah, you might be seeing this person. Maybe they don't live where you live, because I am seeing a lot of communication, which could be giving like you don't live in the same areas. So with hometowns and next destination, it's like you could be leaving where you live, or maybe even going on a trip and meeting somebody. But I see that your heart is very well balanced by the time you start meeting someone else, or the person you're about to go meet or see. This person could live where you used to live but moved for work or something like that, so you're going to visit them. Okay, something like that. Okay, let's see what else here. How did we go back to be friends? So tell me more. All right, let's see here what's going on for my Capricorns. Ooh, this is good. Yes, we have fire. So there's a lot of passion in between you. Okay, a lot of confidence in where you're going with this person. And there's a lot of there's a little bit of both. Like, there's a little bit of tension, maybe sexual chemistry and flow. But I feel like this is a very rewarding situation. Even if it is passionate or exciting, it's a good feeling. All right, so let's see where this is leading, or where this going for Capricorn. I feel like you're really enjoying your time with this person, with the Sun card being here. Like, I really do feel like you're enjoying this person's energy, their vibration, their feel. Like, you get all the good feelings here, Capricorn, and you're wanting to work on things slowly, but then there's something you're really in your head about, or you're coming to a realization about. What is this realization or this call that you feel? You're just like kind of creating narratives of like, okay, well, how are we going to be together? What about this? What? Don't get in your head when you're like, be now. Like, don't be 10 steps ahead unless you two are talking about a plan to move in together. That could be the issue. It's like, how are we going to make this work though? Because especially if it's far away, and it's like, well, what if I put in all this effort but it's all what ifs. So, and like how, like, struggling to put in equal effort. But I think a lot of your own mental confliction would be the issue here. So this can change if you change your mental state, because our mind, like, it's saying like our word is our wand, right? Florence Scovel Shinn. She's my favorite. If you know, you know. But because she is, I think she's the best manifester of all time. I think she's the OG metaphysical. I'm sure there's people older than her, but she's like just everything to me. I love her. Even Lois Hay, like, I know a lot of people like Lois Hay. Well, Lois Hay loved Florence Scovel Shinn. And my thing is I found Florence on my own. Like, this audiobook came up out of nowhere in one of my feeds one day. And I just loved this woman's book so much that I just would start listening to her books on audio, and I became obsessed. But anyways, if you guys want to take a listen, your life will change listening to that woman. And the woman who does her audiobook has such a nice voice. But that being said, when you're overthinking and over planning, it really takes away from the enjoyment that this could happen over time and over a natural timing. And I think you're almost like worried about the effort required and the timing it takes to come to where you want it to go, or where it needs to be, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, stop. It does not need to go that far. As long as you trust how you feel when you're with this person, then the timing and these kind of things will happen. And you should be able to have a strong communication, because you obviously do, because I've been seeing it here in the front. So, it doesn't have to be what if. So this is something that does not have to happen. Okay. But you may have to recheck yourself again, because you may get on this, oh, I'm so excited, I'm so happy, that you start going into this old narrative of worry or doubt, and that's going to ask you to rise to the occasion and refocus on what you learn. Okay, so you're not at that point yet, so it's okay, because things can change when you are a very powerful creator, Capricorn. This is not saying this is what's going to happen. But if you do get into a tailspin about it, come back to me and I will work you through out of it mentally, because I could see you here going into a tailspin mentally about this, about all the things and what ifs. But I think you can change out of this easily, as long as you just change your mind into old narratives. Okay. So that being said, let's see if they want to say anything to you. Oh, together, everything is better with you. Let's do life together. Okay. So get excited about being together, not worried about being together. Ooh, alien blooms. I think Cancer got this. You go where others fear. Your unique beauty grows where no other life can. Radiant trap. What caught you was beautiful, but you're strong enough to escape. I feel like that's like the power of mental conflictions. Like you can escape the mental trap. All right. Build something now. Time pilgrim. As you move through past and future, what is that saying? Being in the present, right? Because again, to think about the past is really you like coming up with rumination of past situations that you are projecting into your future. And so you might be tested with that again, but again, you're strong enough to like get yourself out of that trap. And that's what it's saying. Like you can get out of that mental confliction that you've done in the past. You don't have to stay there. Okay. And so I see you here holding a very strong power over any of that and being able to bring this forward. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to act and support. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. That's what I'm saying. It's all about faith and just letting it be, then focusing on that what if. But again, I don't think you're even at that point yet. So just enjoy yourself with this person. What I'm talking about is very far in advance. You wouldn't even feel that in the beginning because you guys are going to just be talking and feeling good. This is like way later when you're tested by needing to like go through another, this is way later. So you don't even have to get there because maybe by the time you get there, you're not in that headspace where you are now, right? So signs you could be dealing with. We have Sagittarius and we have Virgo, Pisces, and then we have Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries. Thanks, Sean. Good night. All right. Moving on to my fire signs. Aries gang. Aries gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see. What is happening for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so this is going to be what is going to happen next in your love, or what is going to happen. And we're going to be doing this first on what is your current energy and then focus on where we're going based off that energy, okay? Because I always like to say I'm a current energy reader, and then that kind of I can see where you're going. If it does resonate for you guys, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And that being said, we are going to go into Aries. Aries. All right. Where's your love life stand now, Aries? Ooh, we love that. All right, in the recent past, Aries, I'm going to say this is the recent past here, not right now. But I do feel here in the recent past, you were pretty happy with someone and working on it together. And then there's just this sudden feeling of a shakeup. Okay, shake up. And you guys could have been fighting pretty heavily about, whether there was some lying or some deception within this connection. And um, there could have been some really hasty actions or a careless kind of planning here with the Knight of Pentacles to the Tower, and then the Seven of Swords and the Five. So it's like something you guys were trying to plan or figure out in terms of being together and being happy. There was a lot of arguing or fights about that, possibly with someone. But here with the Judgment card, there's a realization coming in for you, or has come in for you at this time, that that you just feel like you're closing up, and you feel like mentally like you need to move away from them at this time, because I feel I'm closing in, or the walls are closing in, and I kind of do this when I feel like I just don't really want to fight. And so like I really need out of sight or out of mind. So I want to like move on from this, but I am a little guarded now, or I'm protective of myself after some type of argument happened about working and being together. So okay, so what's coming next? What's coming next for Aries? I feel like there's an ending. I'm going to be honest of what I'm seeing. I don't like to say this, but like, I mean, I feel like there's parts of this where it's like I can make it sound hunky dory, but then, and there's always a positive to a situation coming to an end. But seeing the Tower card twice, like I can't. You're releasing something. Something here is ending, and I feel like it's ending because you're just you're sticking up for yourself. You feel justified. And I feel here, if you don't see it my way, if we're not seeing things the same way, then how are we going to make this work? If we don't want the same things out of what we want with family, or what we want out of life together. So there's a lot of struggle, or, a lot of challenges between you two that you guys are confronting, that you're realizing maybe we're not as compatible as what I thought. But you feel very clear-minded about this. Like you can make a rational decision without getting overly emotional. Because like actually, for whatever reason, I don't see you getting overly emotional about this. And even though you might have a lot of late nights thinking about them or thinking about the situation, I think you're clear that I can't move forward though. So maybe this is how, yeah. That's where I see you at. But you are going to have some faith restored in you. So where are you going with this Star card here? Where's this star card leading Aries? I feel that you are able to bounce back stronger than you think you will. It just depends on how much you want to overplay it, when in fact you made the right decision. So I think this will be about you overcoming, well, should I said this or should I have done that? Maybe I could have. No, because your value system is on, like, you're not changing your mind about whatever this argument or this situation is. Like, I feel that you feel pretty certain about why you stand 10 toes down. I'm hearing. So this really comes down to you believing that I am self-sufficient enough that and comfortable with where I am, that the life that I want and the person that I want to fit what I am looking for will be there. And as much as I love you or love parts about you or wanted this to work, I don't know if our life visualized of what we wanted for ourselves were the same. And when we take our emotion out of it, and because I feel that the emotional outpour can be like just an open well of a continuous loop of just wishing, hoping, wanting. But acceptance is a huge part. And so I feel like there's something coming in where it's your acceptance piece of why you can handle this more maturely. And so I think you knowing that you're actually really okay with where you are, that you could attract someone that's more understanding and wanting the same things out of life. I feel like you really want a life partner where you feel like you guys could manage a home together, that you two could manage a life together. And something about this is saying we could not. In fact, I wanted to really hold back and move away from it. And I think there's almost like a guilt about the way you did it, or the sudden finality of it, that maybe there's a guilt of how fast you reacted, or how fast there's something about your pace of how you just cut it off and said, no, I'm done. Where there may be like a guilt, but there's also like a lot of faith that I actually have a lot of what I need, that I can get the partner I want. And some may say it's like, I think this is just confidence. Like, I have what it takes to find someone who matches me. And so I'm just going to take care of me, and I'm going to nurture myself. And I think I can cultivate someone who's supportive and attractive and has all your wonderful qualities, but with something more paired to what I desire. Okay. And I think you're going to be getting that. So tell me about this person coming in for Aries. You may celebrate with somebody collaboratively. I don't know if it's work or at a party, or you may meet this person at like a collab party, or you may just meet someone at a celebration and decide to work together like, let's go for a cup of coffee, and things just suddenly start to work. I feel like you meet this person and it just feels really easy to come together and collaborate with them. It feels easy to move in. It feels easy this person's really helpful, like always wants to like help you or assist you and celebrate your wins, and is very positive in nature with you as well, Aries, and always celebrates your victories. Okay, whether it's you or them, you two really uplift one another. And this person may be very attractive as well. Could be dealing with a Cancer possibly. But I do sense here that this is someone that you would celebrate life with and enjoy life with. Like, it wouldn't be an argument. There won't be a lot of headaches. And I know maybe you like fighting, Aries, but I actually don't sense a lot of, it seems like you two are very like-minded people. And you two kind of just do what you want to do. And it's kind of like quick and fun and easy. If there's something that's very easy about this relationship that you're coming into, you might even marry this person quickly. If you guys are wanting marriage, you may be very quickly like doing things with someone, and with the other person, it was always a struggle. It was always a like this and that. And the next person you meet, those big arguments that you had with someone, you're just not going to feel it with the next person coming in. It's like everything's collaborative and seen in very like-minded ways. Maybe you have a little bit of differences, but the differences don't cause huge, big booms, where it's like, wow, we are not the same people. We do not, it's not. It's a no. Like, that's how you felt with this person. The next person coming in, it's really effortless. So let's pull here. Exactly. Okay, well, I'm glad that resonates. It starts off as a crush, just, this person's smile. You smile whenever you're around them. And I can't help but smile every time I'm around you. So it seems like there's an innocence here, like a sweetness to this, like crushing on one another. Okay. And this person might have pretended like, it's easier to pretend everything's okay, rather to confront the truth. This person may be crushing, but pretending like, oh, they're fine just being your friend. Or maybe this is someone who's maybe not showing you how much they really like you out of fear of rejection at first. This person also may push your boundaries, and it's up to you if you let me. But this person may, what I'm getting here is this person may push your normal boundaries, but you do let them. Not in a disrespectful way, but like in how do I, you normally wouldn't. You'd say no because I gotta wait for this or that. But or there's something here coming in that you actually do let this person kind of not push them in a disrespectful way. Like, let's say these are the kind of boundaries that people say, I won't do this until this happens normally, right? But with this person, you may feel like for some reason you don't even think about the boundary that you've had. It's not a bad thing, but you could have friend zoned this person. I just think we're better off as friends. That's why this person still has a crush on you. This person also been very jealous because you friend zoned them and then pretended like everything was all right. But no, like I'm still really into you. Synergy. We could achieve so much more together. So I think this person like has kind of like at some times maybe given up, but still like won't give up on you at the same time. Yeah, they crush hard on you. Even if you rejected them and was like, we're just friends, they'll grow on you. Yeah, Jen, Cap has, but you can go on YouTube and watch it. They're like, message me, don't be afraid to reach out, Aries. Aries like, oh, not me. No, actually, Aries will be the type to message you if they want. Okay. Love pulls you like gravity, relentless, silent, and utterly inescapable. Gravitational heart. You know, I've been saying to Aries, and I just was thinking about this, how like with Aries, I said that there was someone that like is trying, but like kind of gives you like an ick or like turn you off because they're coming off in a way that they think you would like them, and it just kind of makes you right? But this could be someone who, when they actually act like themselves and they're like, they might have been pretending in a way, like to be like, oh, it's fine that we're friends, it's okay. And then you start to just like be normal again. Like that's what turns you on. It's almost like this friend-like energy between you two when they act like they're not super like aggressive and into you and like, oh, let me put on for ear. Like that might have been what turned you off. So then when you went back and you started to friend on them, they went back to their own natural relaxation of just how they would treat a friend. And that may be what turned you on again because they're not performing for you, which before they could have been like giving you a little bit of the ick because they tried too hard or something. So now when you like friend zone them again, you might be like, damn, they are kind of attractive because they're being themselves, you know? So there could be something like that, right? With this gravitational heart, they just naturally, you gravitate towards them. Like you get a smile, they smile when you two see each other, you two light up. So relentless, silent, and utterly inescapable. This may happen in May or June. Okay, and let's see what else here. Fire. There's a lot of passion, okay, and optimism between you two. I think you guys keep it light and easy, and they may run on a fire modality like Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and it's their optimism and their willingness to kind of brave through any, like if they have been rejected by you or you've been rejected, it's like still willing to keep it alive, keep the spark alive that keeps you interested. If that does happen in this scenario, some of you guys could meet again someone new, but I sense that you reject them originally. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay, moving on. I'm going to pull one more for the Whispers of Love, and then we'll move on. Act as if your partner is here. Whether there's someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. And that's why we see, you know, that 9 of Pentacles upright, because, and I do think you get over them, the other person, because you already have a life that you enjoy, whether they're in it or not. I don't know. I think you get over someone fast though, and then you start something new with someone else. Could be dealing with an Aries like yourself, a Capricorn here. I also see Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo, and I see Aquarius, Scorpio again. Aquarius, Scorpio. Strong Scorpio emphasis. Actually, I do often think that Aries and Scorpio go well, despite that they're water and fire. I feel like Scorpio kind of has that fire energy. All right, moving on to Leos. Leos, are you here? It's Leo's turn. I know you guys waited a while. Thank you, fire signs, for your patience. Thank you. All right, Leo, it's your turn. Hi, Samantha. It's nice to see you. Hi, babes. Okay, moving on to Leo. Okay, so for my Leos, oh, hi, Lopez. I haven't seen you in forever. Nice to see you. Okay, so let's see what's happening for Leos. It's so funny. I have most of my Leos on TikTok, but I never see Leos on YouTube. So it's good to see some Leos here. All right, Leos, let's see what's happening for you guys. If you do happen to see it on YouTube, if it does resonate for any Leos, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Comment. I appreciate like 5 checks. All right. So first we're going to start with where your love life stands now, and then we'll kind of get into where it is going. So let's see where it stands right now for my Leos. Where's it standing right now for my Leos? Okay. What is this? All right. Leo, I feel like you're comfortable with who you are and where you are in your life. Oh, hi, Joel. You're a Leo. Good to know. I'm getting someone who's possibly in something and trying to get out of it. So if that's not your story, first off, because I am feeling a sense of an argument with someone here, Leo. Because it's seeming here you feel really confident in where you stand within yourself. Like, I feel that you feel very self-sufficient, very happy with the life you have, and an inward knowing within you that whoever you are dealing with or whatever you're dealing with, you feel like there's something better there out there for me. I'm really sick of this. So I probably am not talking to someone who's completely single here. I'm probably talking to someone who's on their way out, pretty much. Okay. Let me know if this is resonating for any of my Leos here. But there's an argument possibly with a Gemini or a Virgo, Pisces, or an Aquarius. And it just seems like I'm really sick of it. Like, I'm tired of there's some aggressive conversations. There's some arguments. There could be some yelling back and forth. And I don't know. It's giving like we're arguing about the effort we're putting in and the work that's being put into this relationship or into this situation. And I feel like you're manipulating or twisting my words or twisting things. This is bad. This is like bad arguing. I don't think this is physical, thank God, but this is some pretty bad fights. Yeah. which is why you're like, you know what? I'm actually okay on my own. And some of you guys, this was previously, and you were just like, ooh, this giving this, I don't trust you. I don't agree. It's like, oh man, I just see it real bad, like slamming doors and like running out because I'm just over it. Yeah, I'm getting someone who's not completely single here. All right. So let me see where you're going. What's coming next? What is next? The next shift. I want to get out of that immediately. So do you. Yeah, I want to get out of that. I think you've lost faith in whatever that is, and you are actually recovering here. Up next, you are recovering, okay, from this. Which you're already standing in a very strong stance of, yeah, I don't need this. I could do so much better. What am I staying in this for? Oh no. Yeah. Okay. So it's saying here, like, you are renewing your faith here, and you're going to get through. If someone was cheating or lying, you are going to get out of this energy and kind of just regain what you might have lost, the energy this took out of you. Because again, there could have been some arguments in this. Again, this is not something that is happening. This is something after the fact, the aftermath, right? And so you're going to come into a place of just feeling, I'm kind of like happy I'm out of it. Like, I'm not that sad. With the 5 of Cups in here, this is an acceptance and appreciating the lessons learned. And I've recognized, like, I'm okay in myself. I do not need this kind of relationship. I do not need these kind of arguments. This is beyond me. This is past me. This is bullshit. I'm out. I deserve so much better. Here comes Leo's energy. I am worth so much more. Anyone will be lucky to have me. F no. That's what this is giving her. So you're going to be standing really attractive, though. You're going to be standing here looking better than ever. Okay, so let's see what is coming in love. Who is this next person coming in for Leo? Next person. There will be a moment of stagnation to kind of heal. I'm not saying there's no healing. Of course there's a healing happening. But I think you're going to be standing very firm in the, this is BS. Like, I know that someone could love me way better. This is this is not acceptable. That's just not, it's not. And that's the thing, like, Leos, like, don't ever, like, think that they will stay in something stagnant, like, if you're just being disrespectful, because they will not tolerate this. But that behavior, King of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords reverse, I know you did not talk to me like that. I know you did not call me out my name. You know, do not call me out my name. I feel like Leos will not tolerate people calling them out of their name. This is giving someone called you, like, all types of things. Oh, no. Like, I'm already, like, I gotta calm down. Getting heated. No. Like, I really am. Like, I feel like I just want to boost someone up and be like, you deserve so much more than that. Like, you know? And I feel like you might be doing that to yourself, because I'm just like, I feel like you're getting mad in your body, like your body's angry. You may need to go run or work out or go on like your treadmill just to like get your energy out, because I'm feeling like hot. Like, I'm feeling not like Aries anger, but like Leo anger versus Aries anger is so much different. Aries anger is really fast and bubbly, you know, but Leo's is like kind of in the chest, where it's like, yeah, it's different. It's still, but there's a lot of frustration right here. Okay, Lopez, it's you. Okay, got it. Yeah, because I was like, I thought it was you. I didn't think it was Samantha. And, you know, to be honest, when I was looking at your name. So, damn. That being said, you will be stagnant for a little bit. I think you will be socializing, going out with friends, and that's going to really help you get out of this. And you're going to be staying very tied to your work, okay? Very dedicated to your work, but the fact that you can move on so easily from something or someone does not like being abandoned by you and is extremely jealous. Like, where are you going? Like, you are not leaving me. So, oh no. I hate tapping into one person's energy. I shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. This is going to be really specific. So I know a lot of Leos won't resonate, and that's fine. But at the end, you're going to be ending, because this was popped out here. You're going to be ending up really fulfilled because you're going to be making a lot of money. Some of you guys are going to just grind it out and really be enjoying time with family for a little bit. I feel like you're focused on your money. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to say like, oh my God, so much relationship. It's not giving relationship. It's giving grind, money, F this person. Okay, let's talk about the next person coming in. Let's see. You're going to be making money. You're like, I've been making money a lot. This is always the readings. Leo's making money. It's like, yeah, but you get to get the nice stuff out of life, the things you really want. It's just there's some things you're still in your head about, and even though you're attractive and you're presentable, and like I feel like when you go out, Leo, it's not a question of whether you're getting hit on, because you will. I feel like it's going to be a friend. You're going to friend zone someone, or you're going to keep it friends with someone and keep it chill. But they bring you butterflies. You will feel something for someone. She said working 9 consecutive days. Damn. There's just something that you're reflecting. And I think there's that energy coming in. I can't force you guys, your energy can change out of this. I think it's just the way, Leos, I will say this, you guys have a very inner bright light, and you don't need to gas yourself up. I think people naturally like to compliment you or naturally like you because you have that sun energy, but it's also something that you guys really need to protect, because I've said this to some Leos I've met in the past that I don't think some of their peoples in their lives really, like, they liked them. It wasn't a question of whether the friends liked you, Leo. It was a question of, are they at my level, or are they uplifting, or are they dimming me down? And I just think sometimes they kept people close, but that they shouldn't have kept close, because they might have been there for them in ways, like emotionally, or been there, like I've acted like their ride or die, but not a lot of problems, Sometimes we do have to be picky with our friends. Sorry. But like there's something about, aside from friendships, sorry, not to get into friendships, and I actually do see you finding a really eligible, attractive person that you start out as friends with, very handsome or very beautiful, very attractive person, and you keep it chill with them, but they give you excitement, okay? You will feel something towards this person that you're claiming is your friend. But your heart needs to kind of mend, and you're feeling, I don't know if someone, like the partner that you chose, did they keep putting you down and saying hurtful things to make you feel insecure about yourself, or to kind of keep you there? Or did they, like sometimes when people cheat on you, for instance, I don't know if you had someone cheat on you, because it's not completely indicated here. But I feel like even if it wasn't cheating, it's like someone lied, or someone would say things to you to kind of keep you down. Okay, or to keep your ego in check or something. Not like you have one, but sometimes they did. And so I think you reflect back on the things this person said. I think you've dealt with like a really emotionally abusive person. And that's where you're in stagnation. Like I feel like I'm talking to a Leo who was dealing with someone who made you feel like you were never good enough or never enough. And so it's almost like you work to prove to yourself that you are, but you already are. So you don't need to prove that, and you don't need me to say that to you. But I do, like, I can't help but sense like you're dealing with, I feel like someone's also maybe a little emotional here, but I do feel like you're dealing with someone who just was not, was kind of trying to keep you to work harder, press you out, and in the same result, like, really never gave you the love that you truly needed. Like, but you're going to meet someone new here. And the only thing that's going to stop you is you kind of balancing out your own heart from something else. Yeah, okay, so it is someone from the past, but it's the mindset. Yeah, I see that here, but where you're going is something that's going to be relaxing and exciting. Like, it's going to be a little bit of mix of two. It will, like, when you see this person, you're going to know, like, damn, they're attractive. Like, you will, like, feel an attraction for them. But for some reason, because you're in, like, there's something in your mind, you're like, oh, me, like, you're going to play yourself a little down. And so it's okay if you do that. I think when things are meant for you, they're meant for you. But I would say that this person will balance out your heart. There won't be like, it'll feel equal. No, because, like, all the things I'm talking about is prior, right? It's reflection of, it's not where, like, someone you're, like, the fight, the argument already happened. You're in a place of, I deserve more than that. Okay? I deserve more than that. But there is something in your mind that you reflect on, but you are so much, like, there is someone here that you're going to naturally just feel like it's easy with. Possibly friends, because it says here to make friends and then friendship. So I think you're going to be turning friends to lovers, okay, with someone. So let's get into this person that you are dealing with. Okay, so we have interested. I'm definitely interested in finding out how we mesh together. Okay, so there will be an interest in seeing where things go, but they could be secretly hiding how they feel about you here, because if there is a friendship, then, there could be something missing, and then we see communication. So I'm grateful for the way we listen to each other without judgment. All right. You would know how somebody feels if, you feel like someone's not right for you. You would feel it. Okay. Libra. Okay, so there's something about needing harmony or an equal give and take. Are these relationships making you give too much, or is it equal, the love that you feel? So there is a consideration for harmony within your partnerships. And it's not, again, I've been saying this all night, but I'll continue to say it. If you are constantly going backwards on your past, Leo, and then you're wondering about where is it going to go, then you're leading in a sense of trying to find safety in knowing the future. When in fact, it's not about that. It's about staying present in where you are right now and feeling like, I'm working hard. Life is coming. I'm taking my time. I honor where I've been, but I am moving forward. And I don't need to know the results of where it's going with someone. I just need to stay in the energy of where I feel about, how I feel about it. Because, again, past and future only create fear. Hypervigilance. It's a survival mechanism. We all do it to protect ourselves. But in the present, it's about feeling the kind of feelings we'd want with a partner. We'd want to feel safe. We'd want to feel easiness. We'd want to feel joy and happiness when we're around the person. We'd like to laugh and engage in really good conversations. I'd like to sit on the couch and watch TV with them and not have to whatever, focus on the things you want, whatever your vibe is with this person. What would it look like? Not the visualization of the person, but the feelings. So with Jupiter here, there's something about you growing and expanding your own inner emotions and confronting them fully, okay? And it's you trusting in your knowing that you are growing and you are expanding. And I think I said this to someone else, like every day that we wake up, even if it felt repetitive and the same with your 9-hour work shift, Sam, or something like that, it doesn't matter because little by little, something is growing, whether it's your bank account, whether it's the energy, whether it's the consistency of the work project you're doing, something is growing day by day. Whether you see the results right now or you don't, it doesn't mean that something isn't here every day when a new day begins. And so it's just kind of being patient with yourself and that you are growing every day. But it's really getting ourselves in that mindset and getting out of that playback fear. Okay, because that's not going to push us forward. It's more about being right here, right now. And that's something that I really advocate as a tarot reader, because a lot of us are wanting to future predict as a form of safety. And that's why I'm really adamant about trying to read you guys currently, because I do believe you guys are very powerful creators and you guys can create what you want your narrative to be within these love connections. Am I going to talk about what I'm seeing, whether it's good, bad, or great? Yeah. Because I'm not fake. I'm not going to just form something here and make I just want it all to be good. I do want it to be good for you guys, but I have to be real with what I'm seeing in your cards. If you're stagnant, if you're, upset about something, I want to talk about it and work through it and get to the other side of it. That's the kind of reader I am. And I know my readings can be long because I am detailed and I care about the points I'm trying to make. Okay. And I have to say that because a lot of times people think I'm exaggerating or I'm talking too much. Trust me, I know I'm tired. I'm tired of talking too. But at the end of the day, if I can make someone have a mindset shift and push them into a better feeling or a better thought, then I'll do it. Like that is my purpose here. Okay. And I think sometimes I have to say that because I like to reinforce the kind of reader I am, because it's important in why I talk the way I do, why it's not all positive and uplifting, even though I am someone who wants it to be uplifting. Life is hard. Like life is a journey, and we go through situations that push us into tailspins, and I've been in them, and I've been on the other side of them, and I feel like that's my purpose, is to find people in confusing and foggy situations and frustration and make them believe that, okay, this sucks now, or it could suck here, but hey, let's think about it this way, or let's look at what could work, And then sometimes you just got to honor when people are feeling sad too. But this is where's your love life going? So of course it is a forward moment thing, and it is a future reading. And so I am trying with these reads to say, yeah, this is where you are, but this is what I could see happening. But we all make our choices and we all have free will. And, this is about like attracts like here. Perfect. It says, if you long for more love, be more loving. If you are in stagnation, worrying about everything, you're going to meet partners that are like this person or about what you've been through. You will meet partners like that until you've learned to stay where you are and enjoy where you are and know that something is gradually coming because you're growing out of that situation. So naturally you're getting something better because you've grown out of it. You went from one pot, you don't fit in that pot. You don't fit in that energy because your mind's expanding, because your energy is expanding. So you're going to go to a different pot, into a new relationship, in a new cycle with someone that does not reflect that. Okay. Cosmic wisdom. You carry wisdom older than the earth, Leo. Never let it fail and never doubt your power. So your power has the energy to control where this narrative takes you. I see you making friends with someone casually and that love growing over time so that it feels right for you. Love pulls you like gravity. It's a gravitational heart. Relentless, silent, and utterly inescapable. May to June into maybe October. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing here. You could be dealing with a Libra or have Libra in your chart. We also have, let's see what else. Aquarius. Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. Thanks, Debbie. All right, so did I write Leo? I did. Okay, so Sagittarius, this is going to be a what is coming next, what is happening in your next love situation. But before I do that, I always like to say that I am a current energy reader. So, of course, we got to read where you currently are, and then we'll get into what's coming next. And so we're going to just check in here. What is happening for Aries right now in love? Give me Sagittarius's energy. Did I say here? Sagittarius's energy in love. Okay. I feel here with the Temperance card, you're being patient. There is an opportunity coming in, and it feels like it's not about whether you can trust them, but it is about whether it will be truly fulfilling. So there's an offer coming in. Could be from a work situation or someone that you feel like you could trust or someone that you feel a potential with. And you're balancing it out. I don't know if you're fully in because I'm seeing the Empress card in reverse. So something about it is giving, I'm not sensing that I could see this work. So you're not saying no, but I feel like you're saying not right now because there's something telling me you need to give it space. You want to back up and you want to see if there's something more meaningful for you out there, or you're waiting. You're kind of in suspension. I don't think you're letting it go, actually. I think you're suspending it. Like you're letting it hang there. You're waiting it. Does that sound wrong? Anyway, you're letting it be where it is, and you're kind of stepping back for a moment to see if this is really something you want. And you're putting your time and energy, you're looking at the time and energy that you actually have. And you may not have that much time and energy for it, or vice versa. And with the Ace of Wands, there could be somebody new that you're highly attracted to, or you could be hooking up with someone there's a lot of new. You may have more than one option, honestly. And there's someone here you're very, very attracted to that you're wanting to change with. But there's someone else that you were dealing with that you just got a sense of, whoa, it's not that I don't trust you or I don't like you. But I'm kind of balancing it out because I'm not sure if I actually want to be with you. Just straight up. I don't know. Like, I'm not feeling like I know I want to be with you. So I'm going to kind of let that be there. And then I'm going to kind of reel back and see if I'd like to invest my energy somewhere else. All right. I'm going to keep it real. So I don't think it's a total no, but I think it's let me explore something else. And if it's not that, then it's you have an offer, but you're unsure about it. So you're waiting, and then you're going to pursue it again with the Ace of Wands. Okay. It's like you're waiting for something to cook in the oven. Okay. So let's see here. What's coming next? So that's where you would be at right now. So let's see what's coming next. I see a couple, maybe more than one, but maybe more than one, but some it's just one and you're giving it space. And then for some, it's like you're leaving one because you're not really sure and you're letting it be for now and you're exploring someone else. Where's this going? Okay. What's happening next in love for Leo? So you're assessing a situation and moving forward, you're going to be assessing a situation that you really want to work on. I feel like there's conversations happening between you two of someone that you're really interested in or attracted in, and you're working on seeing if love can really form. Can we grow into this romantic connection? Could be a work situation or someone that you've been collaborative with. Okay. So this is someone that you would feel very persistent with, that you want to like stick to a plan and team up together to see if we could, build this romantic connection or attraction between us. There's a little bit of defensiveness. I don't know if you're fully over that past person. I feel like it's giving two timing a little bit. Not like a little bit. Like there's something new here, but then you're a little defensive because there's also someone from the past that you still dream about. So I'm giving like, okay, there's someone you're dreaming or still missing or reminiscing on and wondering if you should go back to that. And then there's this new love connection that you're forming and building, and you're trying to assess still. Okay. So what's the outcome in this? Like, how does this transpire here? Where's Sagittarius going? Okay, I think you're envisioning someone that you feel the most fulfilled with, whether it's the past or this other love connection you're building. This is someone that you'd ultimately think of very seriously. I don't think this is someone here. This is someone you'd want to like marry or live with or spend your life with. I'm getting life partner, marriage partner, however you want to say it. With the Two of Cups, again, you're moving towards a person that you feel like you would marry or be with like forever. Like, that's where you're moving. You want to see the full picture. And you're really communicating how you feel about this person. I think you're going back to someone from your past or someone that you have very fond memories of, Sagittarius. Because every time you step into something new, you hesitate. And I think whatever is happening right now is a very prime example of that, where there could be an option for someone new and you're not taking it because you're sensing something's wrong. And every time you start to sense something's wrong, you step back and you think about, why is my time and energy on this? And you may hook up with other people, you may have other options, but you still go back to this person you're fantasizing over and over and over and over. And yeah, there's a fantasy that you have of someone from your past for sure. And so you really want to explore whoever that person is fully. Like, I have not been able to get over them. So I do see you expressing your feelings outwardly to someone from your past. That's where that's what I'm seeing. Like, I'm not over that, or this person. All right. And I think that there would be some kind of talk of wanting to go, not that it immediately like, oh my God, we're going to go do this and we're going to do that, but like more talks about being more serious than it ever was before. I don't know how serious it got with someone, but I just see you as my person. So I'm tired of, like, it's just me that's in my own way or something like that. That's what I'm getting. Like, you really are, like, yeah, I keep thinking that way. So it's asking you here to surrender, to enjoy something instead of fear it. I think there's a part of you wanting to be more fluid and welcome change and surrender to it and trust in how you feel. And I think you try to leave or avoid it by like pushing it away. But then it's just like right up in your face again. And you keep going back to it. So it brings some tension with this sextile. It's like, yeah, there's some tension to it because you want it, but you're not flowing to it. Just flow with it. So the mutable energy is asking for fluidity to change into this next sector. And welcome that change within you, that you're recognizing, I want something different, or I'm recognizing where my heart is. Could be dealing with a Gemini here. You know, you need to, maybe you want to talk to them, or you want to start talking to someone. North Node. Yeah, it's a destiny feeling. Like, you can't fight the feeling that you have when it's a knowing, like there's something inwardly, you're very wary, like you're the visionary, you're that King of Wands. There's a very strong knowing within you of where you want to go. You're very inspired to go that way. And it's because you're probably very inspired to go in this person's direction because you feel it internally, okay? That, okay, this is where I'm meant to go. I feel it really strongly. Okay. So let's see. Tell me about this person for Sagittarius. Okay. I feel the thing with this person is like, this person was your escape from your work. Like, this person was your pleasure. It was kind of like, I want to work hard and then I want that to be my escape or my pleasure, okay? And so, what is up with you guys tonight? Because they're so funny. Here with the crisis card, okay, it's giving here that there could be a fight between, okay, is this just pleasure, or is this like escaping me from what I need to do? And so there could be this inner tension within you. It's like this fighting it. But it feels really fulfilling. You guys may have started out as friends, or there could be friendliness between you two, or there's always been a good bond. There's a bond between you two, and it feels really fulfilling to be with this person. Okay, like there's just something between you two, and I feel very fulfilled. Like, when I'm with you, like I'm happy, I'm giddy, and I feel like there's intentions here. Like, I bond with you intentionally. The fighting, there is some fighting here. There's some arguing because, but again, it's like that sextile energy, like fighting for flow, it's like a combination of tension and flow, because there's potential and there's a rewarding situation. So the fight or the arguing may have happened due to the potential of where it could go, but the situation itself always felt really rewarding. So that's where it could have gotten complicated, was the intention there. And anytime there was talks about where it was going, that could have been where arguments could go. But I see this almost giving, like, when people like fight really hard but love really hard, it's giving that kind of energy. Okay, but I see it turning out overall very fulfilling. Let me see. What else can you tell me about this person? Okay. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that this person could be a little bit insecure or very blind to confront things that they see, or like they don't really like to talk about what they're insecure about, and they have a very natural free spirit like you. You could be dealing with another Sagittarius, but this person kind of gets nervous really easily, but they also like quickly move on from things as well. This person isn't like a very loving kind of like advisor giving energy here. And I do see you guys like going out and being friends, or going out for drinks. Like, this is a friend or someone you can shoulder to cry on, but also quickly kind of like moves on from any tension between you two. Like, almost like tries to deny. Hi, Crystal. May sometimes try to deny the feelings. Okay. So yeah, they may deny the feelings here. So let's see. I do see you, and I already said I see where it's going. I see you two ending up together with the sextile here. Yeah, challenge winner. So let's pull the two, and then we'll be done. Okay. Cross into your destiny. Chaos blooms. Beauty and power arises from disorder. That's around June or July, maybe. And then we have Mirror storm. Okay, this says face the world fully. Everything around you reflects your power. Okay, Sagittarius. So it could be, this person could be reflecting back to you something within yourself. And then it says quantum queen. You reign across dimensions. Your choices ripple across realities. So would say, just go with how you feel, because it seems like you just need to welcome the change in, and, I think there's a part of communication, that's obviously needed, and you're assessing it with that King of Swords, King of Wands energy. So time will tell for you, but overall, really good reading. You're the only person I think I've done today that got somebody from their past. I don't know how many people I've saw that with. You can ask a question. There's no difference between this side and TikTok, really. So turn on your heart light, Sagittarius. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Okay. That's what I have for you guys. Now, zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Let's say C. Oh my God, Nina, you need to go to bed. Okay. Tired. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Okay, so those are the zodiac signs I am seeing. You will get the right home for you. I don't know if that one's the right one, but you will get maybe a new one that is honestly more equal to what you can. Yeah, I do see you because I'm seeing a 3 of Swords and a 5 of Pentacles and a 4 of Swords. So someone could be holding back the truth about it. But there is something new coming that is actually more of what you want anyways. So focus on what you really want, because this one maybe you like it, but I actually think there's something new coming up and will be even better for you. Like, it'll be a better decision you make. Okay. So that is what I'm seeing. Okay, good night, guys, and I will see you No, I won't be on tomorrow. I'll see you guys on Sunday if you're a member. I am going to be doing a members reading. I think it'll be fun, the one that I have planned. So, but I think all my readings are fun. So there's that. Okay, well then maybe it'll be good. I see regardless, it'll be a good decision that you make for whichever one. Okay, because I see a 6 of Wands and I remember I saw Justice, so I feel like that's a new dream or something new conceptualized that is a better decision for you in the end. So yeah. So I see good. I see it being good. All right. So that being said, yeah, I will see you guys on Sunday, and then Monday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. Sometimes doing them back to back is a little hard, but I'll see. So that being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. And yeah, bye guys. Good night.